Could be. Oh. Is that... What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I guess I refound the right thing. I was just so confused when I pulled it up. I was like, wait, why is there Rocket League? What is happening? First one's true. I don't know. Oh, I meant, maybe I heard that backwards. I meant to say that oh, I was saying not true, but sure. At least for me. Yeah, I noticed. I'm not. Everyone in their fades. That's always good. That's pretty funny. When it gets there, I'll let you know. Turning my lights down so I didn't look so pale. Yeah. I mean, I'm not super white either way, but can't fix the echo or the hearing yourself twice. You did not. We got cut off before we got there after being criticized for saying One Piece is the best. I mean, why does it have to have ended already? Yes. Okay. You have to factor in the end. Yeah, I get you. I would say the first half of the first season is good. The second half is not great. But the first season is significantly better than the second season is. So let me see. Let me remember how many episodes it is. Yeah, I mean it's the first place they're in that they're stuck in. I felt like a lot of the strengths from it came from what was his name? Something with a K. Yeah, I think it was a bit stronger with him just kind of doing his own thing in the world with a handful of the supporting cast kind of being there, and then towards the like I don't know. It's just their whole thing is kind of odd the way they decided to do it to begin with. Um, but yeah, I really dislike the second season of that one. No. Hang on. Let me try and remember the fairy one. Yeah, fairy. Or wait, no, that's the first season. So yes, it is. It's the second half of season one is trash, absolute garbage. It's terrible. The fairy dance stuff is it's bad. It's so bad. Yeah, I like the first one. I didn't realize it was only the first 14 episodes. I like that part pretty well. Second half was awful, and then did I even finish season 2? Probably, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I could agree with that. I think it was pretty bad. Oh, that's so. Oh wait, did you type that into the YouTube chat? Is that somebody else who just their name happens to be Kirito or Kirito or whatever? Huh? Oh, oh, that's funny. Yeah, man. I don't know. I was also I think I kind of caught like the hype bug a little bit with Sword Art Online because I didn't get into it right away, but then it's got so many games and everybody's talking about it at one point whenever I started watching it. I was like, okay, yeah, this beginning part's not bad. I mean, it's hard for me to look at anything that's like that, and then there's like Log Horizon and uh, Overlord or whatever. They're all the same premise of like people trapped in a game or whatever for. Well, I mean on like right, but I just mean on like the basic, the most basic of level is like people stuck in a game or VR game or whatever the hell um, is going on. And because and it's probably not even the first one, but the first one I ever knew of and got into was Dot Hack when that came out way back in like the late '90s, early 2000s, whenever it was. So then I mean, it's a lot more like philosophical and stuff, and actually deals more with like real world than I feel like any of these other ones do. Although I guess Sword Art kind of does, but I don't know. But I was like, all right, I guess I'll watch Sword Art, and I was like, okay, kind of like this, kind of dig that it starts off very episodic of just like he's here, all of a sudden he does this dungeon, now he's fighting these people, now he's in this random other town, and none of it really feels like it pieces together at all until like the last few episodes, maybe the first half of the season. But the second season, or the second half of the first season, the fairy stuff, I really, really did not like. It takes such a weird and like extreme turn. It just really heavily that the fairy part goes real hard on the like fake incest thing that's going on, like the he's my cousin but not really my cousin thing that's going on there, dynamic. And then there's this older dude trying to like molest a girl who's in a coma, or still trapped in the game or whatever the hell it was. And then he also tries to murder a child. It's so weird. It's so weird. It just completely loses itself in the ending there. Our longest president was married to his cousin. It is what it is. you go. You, I mean, I don't like. It's not the actual thing itself. It's just the story beats change so drastically and become these things that like the first half of the season wasn't even close to being. In that second one, it was very weird. It was very like I don't know. I guess maybe culture shock sort of thing. Like all of a sudden, it's totally different. No, that one I don't know. I know I know nothing about that show except I went to see a movie one time whenever that had a movie coming out, and I went to just the same time frame as like the next showing of that, and there it was just the lobby was so packed with people, just like going off about this thing, and I was like, "What the hell is No Game No Life? I've never even heard of this before." But at that point, I was pretty removed from the popular anime, pretty much.
Oh my god, that's so funny. For like an hour. I'm so glad someone listened to that and let me know. These are all cunts. That's funny. That's funny. Hour of mute, exactly. You know what? That is 100% on par for the best part is now we can just like start over and no one will fucking know. How you doing, Ozzy? No wonder why we only have 3 thumbs up and 5 people watching. Well, you know what the thing is like I with the 2 Go XLRs I hear everything and to me it sounds okay, but if I mute one channel, that's everything. That's like the fucking everything we have going on. Yes, I did shave, Ozzy. I did. I did it for Valentine's. Yeah. Well, you know, the idea is I somehow look older when I shave. I don't know why that is. I think it's because like my beard is like not very good. Really? Everybody? Like I get carded when I don't shave, and I get no cards. Like no. Yeah, I don't get carded when I shave. No, wait, when I don't shave. When I shave, they're like, oh yeah, you're clearly old enough. Right? It don't look right. I only shave like 2 to 3 times a year. So I mean I trim, but you can't hear anyone else now. Now they can.
Well,
Yeah,
good. At least they missed what I said, so fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
We're gonna have to from now on.
I'll be right back.
Everyone needs to like, someone needs to like be on to listen to it.
Well, I turned it on. I literally joined you right after I stopped my stream. I stopped my stream and then I went in the Discord and said hello. And then I came in for Initial D, so I was very happy about that.
Let him go.
He said he would be back.
Oh, all right. He like blocked out his screen.
Yeah.
It don't look right, really. I look that bad without a beard.
Yeah, look, I just don't want you looking at my butt as I walk away, that's all.
That's like the whole
That's my
reason I
signature right
exist.
there.
I know, right? Like, you just totally fucking ruined it for everybody, dude.
Wow.
Sorry.
Maybe we wanted to see it, dude.
We could have became closer if you would have just shown us the booty. We just needed the cake, bro.
I got
And
it's thick.
you just blocked it out. Wow.
Got a lot of it.
I'm so hurt right now with you, Quinn. I don't even know what to say.
We all have a lot of it. Like there's not one of us that is like a stick.
Wait.
Like there's a reason why it's only titty up for me.
But yeah. No,
Like I learned from girls' selfies. All right, well,
Dude,
thanks, Ozzy. I will make sure to not stream very often without a beard because apparently I just look like a fucking weirdo.
You do. I mean, you just look young.
Yeah. It's better than like when I had the Razer Keo. I got rid of that camera for one reason. It
I
made
had
me
that
look
camera.
like Hitler, like real bad, because like it only showed part of my facial hair. Like it just showed the center part of my mustache because of the way it lit with the ring light around it. So I had just this little mustache here.
Yeah. That's funny because that's the camera I use.
Yeah. And my hair.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you sort of look like Hitler too, so you might want to get a new one.
What, me?
I'm just kidding.
Whatever. If I look like Hitler, dude, these people need to get their fucking history book fucking done because I definitely don't.
He was gonna say he's about to unite everybody. So that's what he
No.
did.
No.
you have a
No.
ranger beard, and it don't look right when you shave. Yeah, I always feel weird without facial hair. I've had facial hair all my life. At least something.
Yeah, I have facial hair since I was like 4.
Dude, my high school, I had clean shave all through high school, and then I'm like,
Same.
you know what? Fuck this. It's going.
Me too. You can tell,
I had
right?
I had a goatee for a while, and then I just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. I don't care."
Hitler thing just came through on YouTube.
No, it's got to be past that already, unless he's on a like crazy delay.
Might be. But no, I feel like exposed without facial hair. Now I didn't take it all the way down. To be fair, it's like I just took a a nut trimmer basically, went down. I only take a bic to my balls.
Now, I just want to emphasize something, right? You didn't use the
You
same
shave
trimmer
both at the same time.
on your face.
Yeah, dude, I just take it straight down. It starts up here, and then goes down the chest, and it, follows the happy trail, and then goes on the nuts. And then I got to make sure I get the beehole. And then I take the bic and go and follow from
Oh
the
my
neck down.
god! Did you hear? Sushi had a story about getting his butthole waxed by his
Oh my god, by
his
Mama
wife
Sushi.
the other
Oh
day.
my god, that's got to be like the second most painful waxing I can imagine.
It was. I didn't even think about that part. I was like, damn, they're very intimate.
Hey, I'll tell you what, a clean butthole makes for a clean wipe.
No. It's nothing against that part. The story was just so crazy, and then he said something about I guess she had trimmed some hair, and instead of just like wiping it to get it away, she blew on it, and he's like, it puckered up tighter than it's ever been before.
Probably should
Just
do
a nice
that
cool
on
breeze
stream.
right on.
Like, I feel like that's something Sushi would do on stream, but like just have a camera on his face. That'd be a funny stream. All right,
Would be.
Sushi would probably think it would be a funny stream too.
it would be a funny stream. Are you kidding? He'd have like the most views ever. If you wax your beehole on stream, like that's definitely gonna get views. Who's not clicking that link?
I know what I'm doing next.
Right.
Oh my god.
Silky smooth beehole. All right, so what game are you looking forward to coming out? I know Jokey's answer.
What's my answer?
What's even
Total
coming out?
War Warhammer 3.
A little more Warhammer 3. That is my game that I'm super excited for to come out.
All right, Ozzy, thanks for stopping by. Make sure to give a thumbs up. Probably already left. Or at least he will by the time. Oh, no, he didn't. Thank you.
Have any of you played any of the Stronghold Crusader games?
No, I have not.
So I played like the classic Stronghold Crusader. It was either always a jump between Age of Empires and Stronghold Crusader. Well, they're making a Stronghold Crusader 4 game, which takes place with like Genghis Khan and the Mongolian Empire, and it actually comes out in March. So I'm actually excited for that one too. A lot of good strategy games coming out, so we'll see how it goes.
Aren't like the Stronghold games like notoriously fucking difficult?
Yes, after the second one. The first two games were really hard, but that's what made it really great about it, was the whole point where you could do so much stuff, or needed to do so many things to make your units and everything and strategize how you wanted to do it. But I think after that they made it overly difficult after part 3.
I got you.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I'm really excited for number 4. I think it's gonna do really well. They learned from some of their mistakes. We'll just have to wait and see, you know.
Yeah.
What are you guys excited for? It's coming out. Console game or PC game? Doesn't matter.
Oh, I mean, well, okay. I guess really I had to look up a list of like games that are coming out. I guess my biggest two are probably just that are currently announced and we actually know release dates for them. Would be Resident Evil Village, May 7th, and then the Mass Effect Legendary, whatever the trilogy.
Well, yeah, because they're redoing the trilogy.
Yeah.
Well, I will
Those
say
are-
Resident Evil, like that game does look fun, but as a whole, I hate Resident Evil because of Resident Evil 5.
Really? You didn't like 5?
Five's not even the worst one.
No, I didn't like 5 because I couldn't beat the boss without going back and replaying levels to get more ammo.
Really?
Wait, what? Which boss?
I'm actually replaying all the Resident Evil games.
He's talking about
Yes.
Wesker at the
Oh,
end, but it's like you don't even need ammo to beat Wesker.
I did.
No, because all you need is fucking
I'm
All you
just
need is,
confused how you got there with no ammo.
I just didn't have enough.
yeah, but Wesker really doesn't need ammo. All you got to do is turn the lights off, and then you give Sheva the rocket launcher, and then you load up the rocket launcher, and then you fucking go to town.
What?
I don't remember that.
What? Yeah, what part are you talking about?
What, Resident Evil 5 when you have to go after fucking Wesker? And he's
There's no rocket launcher in the lava pit.
oh,
Unless you have a rocket launcher.
you're talking about the lava pit at the end? You just keep running.
No, you
And
have
then you just get your
you have
sniper
to- you have-
rifle. You get your sniper rifle, and when he's going after Sheva, you just you just hit him a couple times. All you need is the sniper rifle.
Yeah, and you need to have ammo for it. Like I couldn't hit him enough. Like I either had
Yeah,
to,
you still have to actually fight him because he's got his weak point on his chest that he covers up with the Ouroboros tentacles.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the same thing, Jokey. I'm playing through them again. I played 0 and 1 last year, sometime after starting streaming. I streamed those.
Yeah.
I did 2. I kind of cheated on 2. I've done everything
you
in 2 on
definitely
remake.
cheated on two.
I had all the
You
infinite
definitely
ammo, and I
cheated.
just I've played that game so many times, I just kind of wanted to get through it, so I just ran through with an infinite minigun, killing everything.
And the
So I
rocket
could get through
launcher.
real quick, and a rocket launcher. And so I just beat 3, and I started Code Veronica.
Nice.
So I've got them all downloaded. So I've got Code Veronica, then it's going to be 4, then Revelations 1, 5, Revelations 2, 6, 7, and then that, plus all the DLC. And that should get me, I think, since I only do it twice a week, should get me to all the way up to 8, pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing with Assassin's Creed, so I can finally understand what the fuck's happening in Valhalla.
Well, that's the thing though with Assassin's Creed. I mean, it's so many games, and it's each game has just a small continuation of the main storyline that's supposed to be happening in
I
modern
know.
time.
That's like
So
the
it's just-
hardest part about it too.
It's
just like,
so much. There's so much.
Yeah, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Believe me, some of us who just want to enjoy the history of it don't even fucking care what's going on with the whole modern time. Because we're like, oh, the whole point's to get the piece of Eden, and who gives a shit? Honestly,
I'm
I
still
just like
waiting,
running around
I'm still
assassinating
waiting
stuff.
for the modern time Assassin's Creed.
Right? You can keep waiting. They're gonna be hitting so many
Yeah.
other history ones for a while. I'm telling you right now.
My only issue is like there's cutscenes that like happen, and like I'm the
Well, yeah,
type of
because
person that wants to watch them.
Well, you're playing 1 through. I mean, you of course you started with Assassin's Creed 1. I'm assuming you're Brotherhood or Revelations now.
I am
He's
Brotherhood right now.
Yeah, so you're almost done with that. Revelations, hands down, my
It's
favorite
the
Assassin's Creed game.
It's
Like,
terrible.
skip.
Oh my
It's
god!
Revelations, if I remember correctly, that's the one where
Revelations
you end
is
up in the
one of the
Middle
worst
East, correct?
That one's in Constantinople.
Yeah, Constantinople. Okay, yep. And that's
Yeah.
when you get the hook blade.
Awful.
Yeah, the hook
Awful.
blade and the yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. Get out of here. Ring.
Terrible. I mean, it's
Christ.
it's decent for a closure to the first game in the Ezio trilogy, but outside of that, it's pretty bad. They took
Anyway,
away
second best.
all of the good stuff out of Brotherhood, and then they replaced it all with a tower defense minigame, and it's trash.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Whoa.
So buggy, but Assassin's Creed 3. Brutal. Beautifully brutal.
I mean, the only
Oh.
other Assassin's Creed I played before I
The
started
fighting
going through them
one.
was Black Flag.
The fucking mechanics of 3, the fight mechanics,
Yeah.
piss me off every time. Those fucking fight mechanics.
Yep.
It makes me wanna it makes me wanna fucking punch something every time. Like it's just like, yep, we hate you. Like, good luck, asshole. Like, wish you well, douchebag. Like that's honestly like that's how I feel when I play that fucking game.
So yeah, so in case you guys are wondering, the reason I'm playing Resident Evil over again, well, I say over again because I've only played Resident Evil 1. After that, I never played any other Resident Evil game. So that's why I'll be playing Resident Evil 2, and after that, for the first time.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
right? And my buddy, he was the one, because we game share on our PS5, and so he bought all of them. And so we're going to do I think there, what is it, 4?
Oh,
No,
you have
3?
you have a PS5?
I do.
Wow, welcome to the club. I'm with you.
Yeah. Bro, send me an invite. Jokey 9. Hands down.
Dude, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm
Another
on,
part
my,
of the cool-
I'm on my Switch right now, but
Oh,
yeah.
I got that too.
hell
I
yeah.
got that too. Hell yeah, we'll play that too. Smash it up.
Dude, I'm definitely down on Smash all day. I'm good with that.
Oh yeah. What's up?
Yeah, I
It'll
still
take me
Anyway,
I have
a little
not
bit.
gotten
I
the
need a
PS5
little bit of
yet.
practice though, because it's
Oh,
been a
you're
while
fine.
since I played Smash. A
Oh,
little bit
believe
of
me.
practice. Just got to get the
Let's be
controller back.
honest, it's been a while since you've smashed.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it has. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been 2 whole hours for me. I'm just like, I'm already craving some.
Oh my god.
I need some Kirby in my life.
Yeah, I turned this down to I turned it down to do this. So that should make you feel better, right?
No, she probably took one look at that shaved face
You wanna
and
know
said,
what's-
"Oh,
Yes.
Right?
She's the reason why I shaved. It makes me.
She was,
Oh my god.
she was just like,
I'm tired of you looking like a man." Like,
yeah.
like
She goes, Shade, you should look like me now.
yeah.
That might explain the outfit she gave me to wear too. It's a
Let's
little
explain
breezy.
Hey, as long
Yeah.
as on March 14th they pay back. It's always good to have a nice steak and blowjob day.
Yeah, that doesn't
Yep.
happen. I mean, I
Yeah.
had a nice
Well,
steak today at a surf and turf,
Well,
you know, filet mignon.
Like, yeah, I don't think so, dude.
Yeah, that does
fuck
not
outta here.
that does not happen after so many years.
Does not compute.
But I mean, for me, the game I'm looking forward to is easily Skull and Bones.
You know, you've
Do
been
we
talking about that game
know
for a while.
when that's... Yeah, it was announced once and then nothing more has ever really come out of it.
March. It's coming out in March.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm not excited for it, especially since what happened with Cyberpunk on consoles. Because that game,
Well, this is by CD Projekt Red, so I don't think
You know
have to worry
what
about
it is though. Like
I
they
still haven't
they
touched
were
Cyberpunk.
releasing a game, and people were like, "Wait, you guys gotta actually fucking really make this game, right? You can't just like fucking half-ass it." And they're like, "Oh, we don't know when it's coming out," because that's what happened. They were gonna half-ass it, and then they're definitely not gonna do a Cyberpunk.
Dude, they were gonna half-ass it. Dude, they did half-ass it.
Skull and
Like,
Bones?
No, I'm talking about Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. They can't now. They definitely cannot.
Dude, I think you might have your hopes up a little too high for this thing coming out in March.
for Skull and Bones, I think
their
so too.
Their website still says watch the E3 2018 trailer, and you can still register for the beta. There's no way. Supposedly, it is supposedly March.
We'll see.
Yeah, it just says
I've been following this since
end of 2020
2017.
March.
I've been following this since 2017.
You know, but I've been following.
I know, but
I'm assuming a lot of us here have been following a lot of games though for a while.
It worries me. We're 2 weeks from March, and it doesn't have an official date other than March 2021.
It's like sometime after March 2021. Really, it could be any time from now until infinity.
Can you guys describe a game you've been waiting so long but was disappointed when it finally got released?
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Revelations.
I was gonna say Destiny 2.
I was gonna say Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
I didn't finish.
dude, you're tugging on my heartstrings, man, because that fucking broke me too.
Every
broke me.
single Dynasty Warriors game.
Oh, Dynasty Warriors could have been so much better.
Like it was just like after 7, it was just like tears.
Right.
But like they didn't get any better. Like they just improved the graphics a little bit. So I would say that was it. But,
Let me have to think about that one.
but honestly, I don't know of any other really big games coming out. I was pleasantly surprised by Vermintide too.
I love it.
I mean, I've got a few this year that do have official dates that I'm looking forward to. I always play the MLB games, and it's also the first year that's going to be cross-play because being on the Xbox for the first time. So it's in April, so I'm looking forward to that. The Ratchet & Clank game, I think they just announced is late March or something like that, or maybe it's June or whatever. I don't know. They announced the date recently. Far Cry 6 is sometime this year.
No, Far Cry 6 got fucking pushed back.
Yeah.
You got
You can look it up right now. There's speculation it's going to be April.
No.
There's a sweepstakes thing that's going on for a bundle that includes that, and it ends on April 6th. So that obviously it'd have to end before the game can actually be released. And if the prize is that game,
The only thing I'm excited for Far Cry 6 is if it shows like if it's a prelude to Faz from Far Cry 3. Let me talk. Far Cry 3. I think that's what everybody's like speculating right now because the kid in the picture with the new villain that's supposed to be playing from what's
Giancarlo Stanton
from Breaking Bad?
Giancarlo Esposito.
I'm actually really excited for him to be here to be
He's also in Community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, the other game I'm a little bit excited about is New World.
New World.
Which one's that one?
Wait, isn't that
That's the
Strategy
Amazon
one?
Game Studios. That's like their first major release.
Oh, Amazon with the new MMO. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
I'm
much
really
news
just
about
looking
it.
forward to eventually maybe PlayStation 5 will be available somewhere and not in a bundle.
Good
I
luck,
would
man.
buy a bundle if
luck.
I could get one.
I got more.
No, see,
I got mine
would,
just before Christmas.
I would, but the problem is all the bundles come with games I already have.
Yeah.
Or like MBA or whatever, and I'm not interested in it.
No, I want like
So,
the
like,
bundle
I
where it
get it,
comes with
just
that
have, like-
Super Sony TV.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that crazy. Mine would
These-
have to be
these
something that
damn
comes with the game.
scalpers, man.
I've already got Miles Morales, or I've already got Sackboy, or I've already
Miles
got
Morales was a good game.
whatever.
Well, Sackboy didn't come out on the PlayStation 4.
Yes, it did. I'm on it right
Did
now.
it?
You can literally look at
Yeah,
my
all the
thing.
games, all the
Yep.
games came out with both,
Except for Demon Souls.
Except for
Yeah.
Demon Souls. Right.
except for
But
Demon Souls.
was
Demon
also specifically built for the PlayStation 5 to kind of show it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that fucking game gave me fucking pissed
I-
the fuck off.
As a matter of fact, I don't even know if Ratchet and Clank is only on PlayStation 5. I'm gonna be really sad because
I
don't
feel like
it'll
they'll
have
make that game for both. I believe.
I feel like if they don't fucking make that game fucking for everybody, dude, somebody's in trouble.
Somebody is still gonna be in trouble.
PS5 exclusive.
I mean, it actually it makes sense. I kind of assumed it was, but I didn't ever give it any thought of it being.
Yeah.
Well, now we know what Crim needs.
Well, I have until June 11th, so
I'm sure, like, just like GPUs, eventually they'll get out there.
Eventually, man. When I got mine, it was like a week before Christmas, and was it Best Buy released them for like they said, oh, there's gonna be PS5s in stock, and that they'll release them every
like 3 or 4 hours.
yeah, every 3 or 4 hours, but we don't know when it's gonna be released. Pretty much. And so they were like, okay, so everybody was up at like 7 o'clock waiting, and they didn't finally release it until maybe I want to say like 11:30 before it finally got released.
Yeah.
And if you were lucky, like it was so laggy trying to get it into your cart and then purchased. Luckily, mine went through. My buddy lost out; he didn't get one. Luckily, he was able to get one from Walmart, because I guess Walmart did the same day, but they were doing some every 10 minutes, and they were gone within the hour. And he got it on the last one.
It wasn't every 10 minutes because I did the same exact thing. Walmart's was like a 3-hour difference or whatever that reload the store. But the problem was, the closest I ever got is I did get it in my cart and I could fill out my address and everything. Or I already had the address. It was like the verify address, whatever billing. I could type all that in and then hit the button, and then it would eventually just fail. Problem is, every single one of them was going to like people with bots, and they would be sold out in a minute.
Oh, yeah. And that's what he was basically doing. But they were doing that day. I know, because they were doing it every 10 minutes. They said they'll say out of stock in 10 minutes. We'll release another set, and he got it on the last set on the last hour. They only did it for 1 full hour, and it was gone. So they did it 6 times.
Oh.
But he was able to get that last one. So me and him both got it right.
I mean, it's fine. It's whatever.
Good luck, man. Though
I'll get one.
I've been praying for you, bro.
I'm not too worried. I prefer to, still have a place to live currently instead.
Yeah, PC's still great. Oh, I also bought a better capture card today.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
I got the HD Pro 60 or something like that.
Yeah, the Elgato.
The Elgato, man. I just bought it. Bought it today.
How much did you
That's
spend?
$150.
That's not bad.
He got a deal on it. We saved $20.
Nice. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it because I really wanted to stream my PS5 stuff.
Dude, I love playing my PS5.
It's the UI is so great. Not gonna lie.
I have one more port available on my capture card, so just waiting to get a PS5
Nice.
because I have a 4-input capture card.
Oh, dude, that's
It's
tough.
worth it. I'm telling you,
Dude,
it's worth it.
mine's on. I like I said, I got an Elgato. I got an HD60. I don't have like the S or the Pro, like you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
I just got a regular one, and
regular.
It's just got one port on it, so I swap out my Switch and my PlayStation, and then I got the settings and OBS. You know what I mean? The switch over for each one, so it works out. I finally figured out how to get my Switch where I can fucking stream. Tonight, well, last Sunday was the first stream I ever did on my Switch, and then tonight was like the first scheduled one that I planned for my Switch.
Nice.
Yeah, I found a Magewell used. So it's the Magewell Pro capture card with 4 HDMI inputs. That's how I have my camera set up right now. And then my gaming computer is on my streaming computer. That's why it's like, right now you guys are actually hearing my actual headset mic and not my mic.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because it's a pain in the dick to try to get you guys all on stream like otherwise.
Yeah. I'm so new to streaming. Like, you guys start talking about things, and I'm like, huh? I never really had like a gaming computer because I always gamed on console.
Dude, this is my first one. This is my first. The gaming computer I have right now is the first one I've ever had.
No, but you know what I mean. I'm saying like everyone else too that we all talk to on a daily basis.
Yeah. No, I was console like since fucking Nintendo 64.
Oh, dude, I've been console ever since I could pick up a controller.
Well, like I had a PC, but you didn't need like a gaming PC. You know what I mean? Like back in the 90s, they didn't have dedicated GPUs.
No, you pretty much bought a computer and like it was like, fuck you, this is what you get.
Right, like 100 megahertz, 166 megahertz. Like I had that Pentium MMX bullshit.
Pentium 4 processor.
Or that's like 2000s, man. That's way ahead of
I know.
me.
No, but dude, like I said, I never really had I didn't really have a computer. So it's like I started gaming on a regular Nintendo, and then I went to a Super Nintendo, then I got a Sega Genesis, then I got a Nintendo 64, then I got a PlayStation, and I never owned an Xbox. I've never owned an Xbox.
I did pre-order a new VR headset though.
Did you?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff?
It's called a Deca Gear. But like right now, if you pre-order it for like $10, you can get it for like $450. And it's supposed to be like 4K gaming, but in your eyeballs.
We'll see how it goes, man. I'm not a big fan of VR. Like I got myself like
that hurts.
Dude, let's just be honest. Like I don't have the room to do a VR, and then next thing you know, I'll like run into something because my dumb ass won't know what I'm doing, and I'll break something.
Or you'll break your hand.
Oh yeah, I'll probably punch right through my fucking television too while I'm at it.
No, I did break my hand. I did have surgery on it.
My God.
See, not doing it. Game over. I'm done.
Yeah, I fucking punched a steel support beam in my basement. Fucking shattered 2 of my bones in my hand. Had to have pins. It was like the most.
My God.
It was real bad. Like, because it kept popping out of socket.
Oh, yeah. How'd you break your hand? Did you get in a fight? Nah, I was in the virtual reality game and just punched a steel beam.
You know how many times the doctor wanted to hear that story and laughed at me? Like laughed at me. Like,
I would have wanted
unprofessional shit. Like to be laughing at my fucking face. And like he's like, the guy.
I could have held it in either.
Yeah, the guy in the other room has the same injury, but he's a fucking real man.
He broke it working.
No, he broke it in an actual fight.
I was gonna say he's boxing somebody probably.
Yeah, he broke it in an actual fight, and here I am. I was punching like goblins and Gorn, so I'm pretty sweet.
I went to go swing back to go grab my sword over my back, and when I came up, I fucking punched the beam.
No, I straight like fucking cracked a steel beam with my and as soon as I hit it, like, Because you're not holding a proper fist or anything like that. You have like fucking controller in your hand. As soon as I hit that beam, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew right away. I was like, that's broken. Gotta go to the hospital. This is like week 2 into quarantine.
Oh.
Oh, so this is like within the last year.
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
Yeah. It was,
Better. Now I know why your doctor laughed, looking at your fucking ass, going, dude, really? You broke and play a video game?
yep. It made it really hard to like not only play video games but like edit videos and stuff like that. It was a fucking because it was my dominant hand.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a fucking nightmare. But my wife was thrilled.
I bet.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she was in such a good mood that you broke your hand 2 weeks into a quarantine where you didn't know if people were gonna keep their jobs or not and everything else. I'm sure that was so stressful.
Yeah, it's not like it's still a fight to this day.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Break your hand again?
Maybe I will.
Like on your face? No, just kidding. Kind of.
While he's dreaming.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah, so aim carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I won't do it. Like when Nintendo switched over and they went to the Wii, like I didn't play anything.
Dude, the Wii was like the ultimate drunken game ever.
I'm like, dude, I'm fat.
Pretty good
I'm
bowler.
not trying to fucking get up and move while I'm playing my video games. This whole system can kiss my fat ass. I'm done. And then when the Wii U came out, I'm like, I as soon as I heard the word Wii, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Where's my 3DS? That's it. I'm playing. That's the only Nintendo fucking shit I'm playing. Where's my 3DS?
That's all I need.
And then the Switch came out, and I'm sitting there. I'm like,
I'm still waiting on them to make a good system.
I'm like,
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to switch. I was like, I don't know if I want to switch. I don't know if I want to deal with that shit because it looked like it got motion controllers again. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want none of that. And then I'm playing Pokemon on my 3DS, and then motherfuckers telling me that the next Pokemon games are only gonna come out on the Switch. So I'm like, fuck. There goes my 3DS. Now I gotta go buy a Switch. I'm like, this is some bullshit. I was like, I swear to God, if I gotta run to go catch a fucking Pikachu, I'm done. I'm gonna fucking throw this whole shit in the trash. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Well, I think the Switch is the most ingenious console out. So.
No, I agree. I believe the Switch it changes the way gaming should be. You can take a full fucking console on the road with you and play the same.
What's up, Audio God?
Television that you can play on your fucking on the go. So it's not like having a Nintendo 3DS where you can only have certain titles because the cards don't support the fucking full-time games. You can play the fucking Witcher 3 on a Switch. Do you want to? Not handheld. That fucking screen's way too small for that fucking game, but it's still the fact that they can do it now and put that content out there is wonderful. PlayStation completely dropped the ball with the Vita. Completely dropped the ball.
Yeah, I did.
PlayStation had a chance to fucking put full-on console games because Nintendo proved that you can take that little fucking SD card and you can fucking put a fucking a AAA fucking game on that memory card, and the Vita should have fucking been able to do that too.
They made the Atari Jaguar of modern day systems, basically.
Yeah.
Looks real good, but you know what? It's fucking worthless.
Well,
really is.
I mean, except for this great thing that they have that's, remote play, which means you could take your shit on the go and play
You
it.
tried remote play though?
Dude,
Yeah,
I've
that's
tried
how I
remote play.
stream.
it's fucking dirt.
I stream through remote
The remote play that I've tried it on was with Sly Cooper, Sly 4. I'm a huge Sly Cooper fan. It's such a fun game.
Now, the biggest downside, but
Yeah, you and my
through it is
sister.
just the time. I mean, if you have a shitty internet connection, it's gonna cause issues, obviously. But
That's why
the
you
real big one is even with like a decent internet connection, There's going to be the slightest teeny tiny bit of delay if you're watching through the remote play screen.
All right, I gotta ask.
Very
Since there's only one other person who has a PS5 here that I know of, have you tried remote play with the PS5?
Which one?
Have you tried remote play with the PS5 yet?
I have not.
I'm trying to. My buddy has a Vita because I got rid of mine, and he's
I
gonna.
have a Vita. It's right behind me.
Yeah, I would try it, and I want to know how it plays with. Because if it works out, then I'm just gonna buy a Vita, so I can remote play my games. But I've heard like with some Vita, you need a PS4 controller right now.
I got 5 PS4 controllers in my closet packed away.
How would that work? Yeah, well, I guess can you maybe Bluetooth to it? I guess.
Yeah. But
Audio God, don't forget to thumbs up.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was never really a big fan of the remote play anyway, because it's just like I'm right here anyway.
yeah, exactly.
And like I said, I never.
Yeah, but what if you're on the toilet?
Yeah.
That's true.
I can pause the fucking game.
Or like this guy early on in COVID, whenever the Predator game first came out, and like I said, I played. I'm in like the top 15 in the world of people to complete that game, like fully, all the trophies and everything. And the group of people I was playing with, one of the guys would be at work from home, working from his computer or whatever. But he'd remote play and have it in a window on the bottom corner. So while he's working, he could also just
I'm sorry about what happened.
You're good, man. It's all back to normal.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know what the fuck happened. I just looked up, my ring light turned off. I'm like, I didn't fucking do it. I didn't fucking touch it.
It's very convenient. I can't speak on the PlayStation 5, but it's
yeah, you can.
It works well enough every time I use it. I use it all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
when you're streaming through your PS5,
Mhm.
are you gonna be using your chat through PlayStation? Or are you gonna, if you have like a group chat, are you gonna go through Discord?
Discord.
Okay, well, if you decide to do the group chat through the PlayStation 5, now that you have the Elgato capture card,
Yeah.
go on Amazon. It's like $10. It's called the chat cable,
Uh-huh.
and it's made by Elgato. It's for that. It's literally
perfect.
for the PlayStation and the
To do chat.
Xbox to put your chat on your stream. And then, what are you using for your streaming?
OBS Studio.
Okay, you're gonna have, when you set up your Elgato on there for your when you set up your capture card on there, go into your configuration settings and make sure that there should be a box to click add analog audio to pick up as well. Make sure that you do that as well, and as long as you got that chat cable plugged in, you
it's
plug your
basically a
headset.
splitter.
It really is. I bought a second one because the first one that I bought, I bent it up too bad. I'll show it up on the camera.
Hulk smash.
Well, no, I bent up the cable pretty good. So as you can see, like I taped it over itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But see, it's essentially just a splitter.
Nice.
And it plugs right into the bottom of the PlayStation controller. But yeah, I bought another one. It's literally called a Chat Link, and it's made by Elgato. And I got it off of Amazon for like $10. So.
Then I'll make sure to get something like that then. Thank you.
Well, yeah, no problem. It was one of the things that I had trouble figuring out because when I first started streaming on my PlayStation, my PS4, and I had everything for it. I just needed a camera, so I just went and bought a PlayStation camera, and just fucking streamed from my PlayStation.
Yeah.
I didn't have a computer or anything at that point, and I didn't know if I was actually going to stream and actually enjoy it. So $40 out of my pocket, that's less than a video game, and I can realize whether I'm going to like it or not.
Yeah.
So then I met, Krim and everybody else when I started streaming.
Yeah, you can jump in. Audio God.
And within 2 weeks, fucking, I made affiliate that fast.
Nice.
So, and I told myself, I was like, if I ever did make affiliate, then I'll go get a computer, I'll find a capture card, I'll get an actual mic, I'll get an actual camera, and I'll
And get it
try to
done.
do it. I'll try to do it better.
Yeah, exactly. Makes sense.
And I wasn't expecting to go affiliate within 2 weeks, so I was like, fuck. I'm like, I gotta find everything now.
Yeah, you know how
So-
long it took me?
What?
Like 12 years.
Well, that's because you stopped and then you came
Yeah.
back again.
But to be
Yeah, I
fair,
fully played myself.
like,
And also, they didn't have affiliate back then either.
Yeah. So then when I went to go look for a capture card, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, yo, that's $170 for the Elgato. I'm like, fuck, I gotta try to find one. So I ended up talking to this dude, and he used to stream, and he wasn't doing it no more. So he was like, yo, I really don't need a capture card. He goes, I'm doing podcasts now. I really don't need a capture card. You know what I mean? Because I'm going directly from my computer. And I'm like, how much you want to get rid of it for? He's like, just give me a number. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. You give me a number, whatever you're
$10.
comfortable with. I'm like, yo, whatever you're comfortable with letting it go for, I'll pay it, whatever it is. And he was like, really? I'm like, yeah. He goes, oh, just give me $40 then. I'm like, sold. See you later, bye. And that's how I got my capture card. And then I went and bought a camera, and I'm like, the camera that I bought sucked. The first one that I bought, complete garbage. So then I'm like, Jared, what do you use for a camera? And he goes, well, I use that Razor because it's got the ring light on it. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to go get that. And that's what I did. And then I just bought like some mic that was at Best Buy, and it said it fucking had the cutoff and the pickup, whatever. I'm like, whatever, $50. Here you go, bye. Then I had to go find a fucking computer. That was the most expensive thing. I got a buddy that builds them.
how much
I got
did
a
you
buddy
spend?
I got a buddy that builds gaming computers, and he literally pretty much gave me his old laptop that he used to game with because he built a custom PC for his house for his gaming. So he gave me his old laptop. It's a gigabyte laptop. It's got an i7 processor, about 16 gigs of RAM. Fucking,
Oh, not bad.
it's pretty. It's decent. It does what it needs to do.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know,
I bought like a used business PC basically, and slapped it in a different case. I think I have
Like-
like an old ass i7, like 4-core.
Yeah, this one's an Intel Core i7. He upgraded the memory because the memory only came with 8 gigs, and I know he upgraded everything inside the computer itself. So I know it's not original from what he bought it. The only thing that's original is the i7.
Now we got to redo all of this.
So, oh shit! I just saw what happened when you.
Yeah,
I love how you stay right where you are, Olag, and then everyone else is just kind of like.
Because he's using his own.
yeah, I have
Cam.
my own capture card, so it's like so I have to
It'll-
like rearrange all you guys.
Yeah. I see what you're saying though.
And like it changes as it goes, so it's like kind of funny.
Maybe that wasn't dripping enough.
Hmm.
No.
So yeah, I definitely don't have my PlayStation hooked up at this moment because it's not plugged into my capture card.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna send you a message. I'll send you a message on Discord. I'll send you my name on fucking
If you get an
PlayStation.
invite, friend request from Ghetto Smurf, it's him.
Yeah.
We can't hear you. Audio God. Well, I can't hear you if you guys can't hear me then.
No.
No.
He's like,
And then
damn it.
I'm gonna look up my I'll look up my fucking Switch.
Sweet.
Because we all know.
All right,
So I
we got one window fixed.
Sweet.
All
Okay, and I can
right.
make you kiss me.
All right, so my friend code. That's the-
Nope. Can't hear you, man. You look good though. Super sexy.
Just saying.
All right. So obviously, Krim already said it. You know what I mean? Ghetto Smurf 86 would be
Yeah.
the PlayStation, and then the second message I just sent you is my Switch friend code.
All right, cool. Make sure to send you a better now.
Yeah, I'll get it on the Switch. I'll see that because
Did you play it
I
or
was
not?
I still have it on my TV.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, because
So,
anyone that watches me stream on my PlayStation when I play Fall Guys, they constantly see my name pop up anyway. So I don't care about my PlayStation handle, but I don't want random people getting my Switch code
Your
unless
Switch
I
code.
give it to them.
Why?
Because I don't trust people.
That's sad.
What?
How
I'm
did
a-
you not trust people?
Dude, I got 3 weird messages on Facebook yesterday from people I don't know trying to like send me friend requests on Facebook because
Oh, those are probably just bots. Probably trying to get you to go check out their OnlyFans or something.
dude,
Definitely check out my OnlyFans, by the way, in case everybody's wondering. Just kidding.
I've never had that before until fucking I started streaming. So
You get big time.
Jokey's bought OnlyFans foot fan fetish. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it is.
yeah,
You know it.
don't get Krim going on people with OnlyFans. I don't want to listen to him go all night again.
No.
Here we go.
No. That's totally different. Totally different. I have nothing against anybody who does OnlyFans. I don't give a shit.
Sweet.
What I
Me
was
and you are
talking
gonna get
about
along.
that night,
Oh,
was
here
I
we go.
Get 'em
Meg,
going.
I thought her Instagram pictures were like just super generic. Look, I'm a girl on the internet type photos.
I love this. This is good.
That's
My
it.
favorite part.
Well, that's literally all it was.
Oh, is it back to that one?
Working under audio God.
The irony can't be lost on you guys, right? Audio
It's
guy
been
can't
done.
get his audio working.
Dude, the
The god of audio can't seem to work his audio.
He's
Oh,
like
now
real
we get-
God doesn't
now we
like
get
fucking know how to do anything.
Now he's got the glasses on.
Oh, damn. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but that was a good one.
What happened?
Nothing. Just like what he said.
I don't
Well, I'm talking
believe
about
in
our Lord and
Jesus.
Savior.
Oh, there we go. We got D-pad finally. He's like real small.
Not in real life.
Right.
So whatever. If I can be small for one little moment, then I'll take it.
Get added over here, man.
Your green screen cracks me up, man.
My green screen?
Yeah, because like you keep going into other people's windows.
Yeah, but the good news is you can just pretty easily resize him to just fit in anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. I could be anywhere. Damn it! I need to charge my Switch now. Oh, it's always something. Always something.
Always something.
No
Sounds like
idea.
whenever Maggie's always like, at night, can I use your headphones? It's like, where are your headphones that I bought you? You didn't
Like,
charge
that's-
them, did
That's
you?
always gonna be a thing,
Oh.
though.
Where were the fucking good ones, Maggie? What the fuck did you do?
No, it's like I had Bluetooth headphones that I got. I don't remember where. Oh, I think I probably just bought them to use them or whatever. And she would take them at night. I was like, I'm just gonna buy you a pair. So I got her a pair at one point, and then she just forgets to charge them all the time. So it's like it doesn't do any good if you don't charge them.
All right, now I got all of you and watch. How do you guys be like, fuck this, I'm out.
Can't get my audio working, Tim.
Yo, they call me Audio God, and fucked it up.
But since the audio's not working, you can just call me God.
Yeah.
All right, audio guys, let's see if we can walk you through this. I have to like do some typing in chat.
I realized the way that you had me on YouTube, I got to do my I'm not streaming lean, so I'm dead center.
Oh yeah, now you are. Plus you can masturbate, no one will be able to see.
I'm not streaming lean.
The funny part about it is if I did
I was
and
masturbating
I finished,
the whole
it would look like it would shoot over, Joke's head.
Well, warn me to duck, bro.
What do you mean?
Oh my
We can
god.
warn you so you can be like this. Ah.
Yeah, so you can go ah.
Just lean back and open your mouth. Yeah.
February showers bring smiles. All right, you went to settings. You gotta go to sound settings, audio and video, and you gotta make sure your input is set to whatever mic you're using.
If he has it mixed up.
You have a mic
Or-
set up?
If not, it's your default that you're gonna be running. That's based on basically your PC.
Last time he was on, he had a headset. Why has he got regular headphones this time?
Yeah, he got regular headphones, so that means the mic wouldn't.
The last
Go.
time, last week when he joined us,
Yep.
he had a headset.
I would just fucked everything up.
Because he left.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm definitely noticing that.
We'll just go off screen for this one and jump back in.
Dude, Joke's head is like right fucking in the mic.
Yeah, I kind of like the way that looks.
Should I just get rid of my green screen? Damn. Like,
No,
Oh,
no. Leave it. Leave it.
Your green screen is making everybody
it's-
laugh.
It's not the green screen that's the problem. It's people jumping in and out.
yeah, I get you.
Like once he comes back in, it'll work again.
Yeah, just like when my camera randomly just fucking shut off, and I jumped out, and then I realized, and I jumped right back in. I don't even know how those green screen things work, because I was thinking about getting one.
Yeah, it's really simple. When you do get one, just you just gotta add a filter. Because what do you use? Do you use OBS as well?
I use Streamlabs OBS, but yeah.
Yeah, in there when you add your camera, you'll go to filters. When you go to you go to properties of your camera, you go to filters, and then you
Yeah.
can add a filter to it. You want to add a chroma, and what the chroma will do is it'll capture certain colors and then blend it into your background. So a green screen is the easiest color to pick up. So if you go green, then it'll pick it up a lot more easier. I mean, you can use black and blue and stuff like that,
Yeah,
but
unless you want to be in space, then you do blue.
yeah, but I found like even the just green is so much easier to pick up.
Yeah,
So-
because I was looking at green screens, and I was thinking that might be the next thing I might do.
Yeah, and it's really fun, and I like it.
Audio guy,
Because,
right now
like,
you
when
are muted.
Yeah, you're muted now. You just gotta unmute yourself now. So on the bottom. Okay, say something. Okay, no, we can't hear you.
No,
Let's
you
see.
yourself.
I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, so obviously I cannot find what the settings were on this, and obviously you guys see I don't have the same headset on, so I'm using an actual mic, like while I used to streaming. Well, that one time that I streamed didn't record, so that's excellent.
All right, cool.
Now, how do I go back to the regular screen? This is. I was wondering who the first one to throw the audio joke out, and I was not disappointed.
Of course, we're gonna like throw it out there.
Yeah.
We had to.
Oh no, I know. I already knew who would be the first one to say something. I already knew who was gonna be the first person in this group to say something. I knew it.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
trying to go back.
Well, it was gonna be
It's
so.
weird. Okay.
I would
I would have done the same thing.
just
I
like
would
it to open.
have not fucked with you guys if no one said anything at all and let that slide. So, great job.
Like, fuck
Yeah.
these guys. They obviously don't know what's going on.
Because even I was like, okay, well, this is embarrassing. Like, for this name of all names, it's kind of embarrassing. Okay, I'm trying to go back. Okay, I'm going to just download the Discord app on my computer because this whole time I've been going through the browser. Yeah, I do
Okay.
not
Oh,
like
yeah,
how it looks
yeah,
on browser.
That's why.
It's actually probably part
I
of
do not like how it looks. I don't like
That is
this.
definitely part of the issue.
That is the issue. We're all using that
In
application,
settings?
man.
Yeah, see, I'm on the settings and I'm trying to go back to so I can see video. Have no idea how to do that.
No. Just download the application, and then you can run it all. The user settings right on the bottom, and that's everything categorized for you.
I was about to say it's all right there, so easy.
That's why
Oh, 'cause-
we're saying it based on you owning the application already. That's why.
yeah, I didn't know
So-
because I saw the little gear. I was like, okay, well, obviously that's settings, and started to go from there. I'm gonna break up the conversation and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna figure this out. And I took random mic test, plugged in the recording mic. This toner. I like this mic. All right, so can you guys still you can still see me though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you can just open up the
Okay.
YouTube, and you can see you.
You know what? That's weird, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
It's a
console
little bit
walls
delayed,
here.
but I try to have it up just so I know if I like accidentally switch screens or something. I don't know.
How is this looking? Because I'm looking on the YouTube.
Well,
like, how is this even?
Hold on, did you hear what I did yesterday?
Now, what'd you do?
all over the place.
I started playing Fall Guys yesterday, and apparently my mic was muted for like the first 40 minutes of my stream. So I'm sitting there talking, and the only people are hearing me talk through Crim's stream that are watching both
Yeah,
of us at the
That
same
was
time.
the funniest thing.
So my boy comes over, Jared comes over, and he goes, "Dude, you know no one can hear you, right?" I was like, "Yo, what the fuck just happened?"
Well,
some-
I mean, the first
reason,
hour and
yeah.
a half we had terrible audio.
Well,
I'm
for the
just gonna
first,
ask though.
it just fucking happened, and I'm like, and I didn't do nothing. I didn't change no settings in OBS, nothing. But OBS decided that it was gonna fucking it was gonna take out my fucking microphone. I was like, "You douchebag!" I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
That happens.
I still haven't used OBS yet. I've been using the software that comes with the Elgato capture card. Like, it works okay, but I haven't really used anything else yet.
Definitely OBS Studio, man. Works great. You customize it any way you want. I'm getting the Elgato
Hey,
capture
Mac.
card.
Dude, I'm still trying to figure out how to customize my fucking stream. I don't even care. I'm glad I got it working.
Oh, you definitely need help. Let me know, man.
Crim fucking helped me just putting out the layouts when I first fucking got the thing.
when you got it for the first time.
I'm like, Crim, I need help.
And there's so many cool things you can do. Like, I just realized and was playing with some of the options to do a automatic screen like shift. So like if I minimize out of a game, it'll automatically zoom to a different scene, so it doesn't look like I just leave the game or anything like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So like it'll
That
just
is
go
pretty
like
cool.
to my camera instead if I exit out of a game or I'm switching games or something like that. Like it'll just do that instead. And like there's so many things you can do. So many things.
All right, so I'm gonna check that out tomorrow because I was already gonna start streaming. I was gonna test it out, test different things. I was gonna try YouTube though because I did Twitch last time, so I'm gonna try doing a YouTube to see just how it runs. See
Okay.
if I guess I need to or whatever.
I will tell you from experience that YouTube requires a lot more bandwidth,
Yeah.
like a shit ton more upload. It's double.
That's gonna be an L because I think I barely was able for Twitch. It worked somehow. I don't know how, but it worked. So I don't know how YouTube's gonna be, but I don't.
With Twitch, it's really easy. You can just go to 720p. They have a very nice compression on everything, so you don't need the as much bandwidth. You know, you can get by with like 5 meg upload. But right now, my upload is like 14,000 kilobits.
Yeah. It's
That's fucking brutal to keep that up.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you do download OBS Studio, let me know. I also have a certain settings because Twitch maxes you out to go with 60 frames per second and everything like that. And if you have a better computer that runs like 4K or higher than 1440p and everything like that, you can actually change the settings to where it's maxed out for Twitch. So it's only getting exactly what Twitch needs. So you're not your computer's not shooting out more than what it thinks that Twitch can take. It's getting exactly what it needs, and then it actually helps and improves your gameplay.
All right, so
yeah, I know what that means.
what kind of chat is this? What did you invite me to here today?
It's the
Hey, you should.
Olog's OnlyFans version. OnlyFans, straight up.
I have a different laptop I got. Ooh.
We can just tell him.
Smooth. I think the laptop I have now is pretty good. Like, not this one. This is a different laptop. I have another SI that I got a few months ago.
So you're gonna be streaming off.
Pretty good.
You're streaming off a laptop.
Yes.
I do.
Nice.
I don't know the spec. I don't know all the exact specs, but I know it's an MSI. It's one I just got a few months ago, and I really started using it a few months ago. It seems pretty good for now until everything starts requiring more everything.
Yeah.
The biggest thing
Let's
you
say it's
need
an i7.
is at least a GPU that is at least a 1600, like maybe a 1600, because that encodes so easily. That improved my stream like a lot.
Yeah. If it's one, is it a newer laptop or is it an older laptop? Do you know?
I don't know, because I know. All right, I don't know the brand. I'm bad with specs, which is W ironic if you know my actual life, but we'll go over that later. I remember, like, the gaming laptops, the ones that like they're in Target or Walmart, like the MSI, like the red and black one.
Yeah,
it's that one. Like, I don't, because I know I had the right processor in it, but I didn't check the other stuff after it.
Well, is it like?
Or rather, I didn't know to check that stuff.
The GF65.
I'm gonna say yes, but I'm not 100% sure because I remember I looked at the stream. And I looked only for stuff that had those specs.
You have the laptop
So
with you right now?
I don't remember the numbers, but whatever I looked up and whatever numbers it said, I got a little bit above that.
Do you have the laptop
go
with
back
you right now?
and
Thanks, Knock.
hold on, yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, because if you have the,
I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now what you have.
Nah, shoot. Definitely just fucking did not mean to do
It's
that.
in charge though. That's the
Is this better, Knock? We've been having technical difficulties all night.
So you know with laptops, when you're streaming, always keep them plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah, always, yeah. I do that by default, like I already, because I saw my battery power getting like 23%, and I noticed I'm like, whoa, I don't like how this is going. Let's plug that in.
You also want to change your power saving settings. You don't want default. There's a way I'll show you on your command prompt where you can actually change it to a higher power so that it's running for your gaming performance.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm guessing he has a
Open Explorer would be
1600.
better for me to go through command prompt.
It's through command prompt, but I'll show you how to do that later. We're just gonna check what you have right now. You have it on right now?
I'm about to go exactly where I know to go.
Yeah, because if you just open up your
How much did you pay?
we can tell you right
Hey,
now
grand.
how much you paid. Grand?
Grand.
I'm
The
thinking
crazy part is, like, I probably could
1660.
have spent more.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got to have a
done more.
1660 Ti.
I'm thinking 1660. I don't know about the Ti. I think 1660. That's what I'm calling right now. Unless it is the newer one, and he got a 2060. in there.
That'd be pretty dope.
No, it's a
If-
core
if you got a
i7
2060,
9th
that's not
gen.
I7.
So what?
So
So
yeah. So
i7 9th gen.
okay. Do you know what series and gigahertz is running at?
We're gonna look all this stuff up because I don't know any of these stats. All right, so Intel Core i7 9750 CPU. Okay, no, that's not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
All right,
So
where do I find the stuff I'm looking for specifically? Because I clicked on the.
Did D-pad leave? No, he's back now.
no. Okay. To check I just want to check your graphics card. Just check your graphics cards. Just you know, on the Windows menu, start menu icon. Do you have the search bar down there on the bottom left? Are you running Windows 10 or Windows?
Yeah, I believe this is 10.
Okay, if you go down
It's
to
like
the
10,
search
so
bar,
I'm gonna say 10.
just go to Device Manager.
Hold on.
Type in
Oh,
Device
just low,
Manager.
so looks like class is paying off.
Yeah, if you go to Device Manager, you can go to Display Adapters,
D-pad
and it
just
should
totally
tell you.
forked it.
If you should find Display Adapters, click on the arrow on Display Adapters, and it'll tell you what graphics card you're running.
Graphics 630.
So 1630.
G4
Wait.
GXT 1600 Ti.
Yo.
1600
Oh, it is.
Wait, which one?
It is.
The
It's the Ti.
Yeah, that's
It's a
better than what I have
1600,
in my streaming computer.
1600 Ti. No, that's not bad, man.
the IDA.
Yeah, no, the NVIDIA one is.
Just started computer stuff in class, and I'm not get to this portion of stuff yet.
All right, no problem, Knock. You.
All right,
Thanks
so
for the
cool.
lurk.
That's how you. That's how you.
To log up here. All right. Don't look up front because before I actually learned how to go, before the stuff I was on,
Damn,
I would just download Specky and I would just do that.
Cover your so
I
you
get
can
you,
show
I get you.
everybody else
What?
what was happening on on YouTube, however long ago. I don't know. You may have switched it or not.
What did I do?
I don't know where you guys want the conversation.
Well, you're big in the bottom corner, but then you're like covering up. It's showing Discord. So I see myself, Audio God, Jokey in the top, and D-pad's little thing.
Well,
to
let
the
me see
side,
how this looks now.
perfectly, like covering up your own Discord thing.
Oh yeah, I did that
We're
on
all,
purpose.
we're all
You
significantly
unchromed me? Wow.
I fucking hate this.
This is weird. Like I don't. This looks weird.
Yeah, well,
I
D-pad's
don't know.
fucking with me right now. He keeps I'm dipping in and out.
You're like covering up. He's doing it on purpose.
Okay,
Discord.
better.
I see myself, Audio.
So
Really
I
good.
made this little scene until D-pad works out his technical difficulties before I go through and try to like reposition everybody. Are you coming back in with video, D-pad?
I'm trying to. I don't know why the fuck my camera. Dude, the camera froze.
Do you have the same problems with your camera, Jokey? Because you have the Keo, don't you?
Yeah. No, my kid's fine.
Yeah, because I sold it to you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Oh, everybody, Olog sold me his camera.
Subtle flex.
Wasn't a subtle flex.
That's what's.
I just know that him and D-pad
I
have
don't
the
know,
same
man. I
camera.
felt like it.
It was a flex. It was a flex.
You happen to sell them. Yeah, I know. No, I get it.
No,
I get it.
this camera's the flex right here. Like, look at that focus.
How come I can see video on YouTube but not on Twitch? Not
Oh,
Twitch.
Discord?
On
Because I'm not
Discord.
going through Discord with the video. That's on my own stream. Like, that's
Alright.
just my camera. That's the one I actually stream with.
Okay,
So
I see it.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see
the
it.
top and D-pad's little. I can see video on YouTube, but not on Twitch.
That's the delay. Okay, we're gonna put that down. All right.
It is a little bit of a delay. Oh, here comes D-pad.
Pretty bad.
Can
No,
you
I
still
don't
hear
think
what
it-
game
yeah,
did he
we
get?
go.
Mic to set up.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
2 minutes. I'm gonna fucking smash this.
Finally
thing in a
downloaded
second.
Rocket League?
Rocket League. No, probably didn't play it yet, but I downloaded it, so I'm gonna check it out later just to fuck around with it.
Yeah, you'll have to be our third because we need a third to play these tournaments.
Right.
Oh, tournament! You about to get embarrassed, bro. I don't know why you
No,
said
you
you
don't
did that. But
understand.
all right, I'll
We
try it.
only get matched with embarrassing people, so it wouldn't be anything
We're
new.
about to get.
So,
Yeah,
All right, I'll try it out though, because like I said, I just got it, so I was gonna play it a little bit.
We just
I was doing Pokemon earlier, and of course,
Nice.
yeah, we got matched with somebody that made Crim Rage quit, so
yeah.
it was pretty bad.
okay. Okay, well, I'm not gonna rage quit. Even if it's bad, I'm just gonna keep playing to the end. I'll do it. That's just me.
Yeah, how did it go? This is like the first time I've ever raged at Rocket League, but the person was so bad. After we lost the game, we had no reason to lose. I threw my controller and then just quit the game.
It was pretty bad.
All right, man. So I guess it can't be worse than that. So cool.
I mean,
All
you
right.
could be, but
I'll just
like
do it.
it's understandable if you just got the game.
Yeah.
I just got it. So I was just watching people. I watch people play online, and I'm gonna go do whatever tutorials or whatever available. I just play through that for a little while.
Yeah, this was more like we had been continuously doing better and better each week and getting further into these tournaments, and then we just could not get past the very first round because our teammates were just so utterly bad.
Oh, so before you were trying to get your audio working, audio god, we were talking about what games you're excited for. That's coming out this year.
Audio God is all
Bravely
about
Default,
Pokemon.
Bravely Default 2. I am, but Bravely Default 2.
Alright, Bravely Default.
Bravely
That's,
Default
that's
2.
actually really good. You're all about Pokemon?
I mean, I don't care about anything Pokemon on the regular platform game. I don't care about anything. Snap. I don't care about anything. I just don't. I don't care.
What?
I just want to play the regular stuff. I play.
Pokemon Snap is easily the best Pokemon game.
No, that's
could be. I'm
Pokemon
not gonna argue.
Stadium.
Stadium.
N64.
Yeah.
No, Stadium was amazing, but it had a really hard difficulty curve at a point where it's like, okay, what? Like things that should have been easy just got suddenly hard, and then when it gets to the end, it's supposed to be hard. It's like super easy, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
No. Who fucking said something about Pokemon? Because I was just getting pissed while I'm trying to fix my camera. Who fucking said something?
I said
I
Pokemon
had
is
a
terrible.
3DS, and I played the first Bravely Default, and then second layer. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, here's the thing. I look at Pokemon like I look at Dragon Ball Z. Like, no one watches it and says, man, this is pristine quality. It's enjoyable and it works. So you do it, but it's not like it's not a great game. I literally buy the game just to battle online. I buy the game for the meta game. Like, I don't care about the story mode because it's gonna be trash. But the last good one was maybe GM5 with the Truth versus Ideals thing, and it actually was a good story. But after that, kind of just
I think the last.
it went downhill from there. It went
Dragon
downhill
Ball
from
Z
there
game.
quickly.
I think- Yeah, the last Dragon Ball Z game I ever played was Budokai. Budokai 3. Dragon Ball PlayStation 2.
Good one.
I'm trying to think. I haven't had a Dragon Ball game in a while.
So
I've never played one.
Almost like
Dragon Ball Z
weird, 'cause I
Budokai.
remember. I think. You ever? I know people used to fight people, or like not people. It wasn't online, but like cousins or friends, whatever. And they would always give Vegeta and spam that one combo with what was it, the punch, other kick, and then the one Kai blast.
Yeah.
Like not the big,
And-
not the
not
final
the big
blast.
one.
It's like the other one. And I'm like, bro, like you really? This is worse than the Ice Climbers hack in Smash Bros. When you could just keep doing a grab hit and it was just you could keep doing it.
Yeah.
Worse than that. And I'm like, yo, I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm not. Maybe it looks good though. Yeah. Games coming out, yeah. So far, I was gonna get Octopath Traveler, but I'm already getting Bravely Default 2. 'Cause that game's been delayed for a while. Like, yeah, even before COVID, everything, that game's been like, oh yeah, it's coming out. We're in development. Oh, we're doing this. It just kept not coming out. Like, I don't know what they're trying to. We're not gonna hold it to the same standard as Final Fantasy. I don't care if it's too easy. I don't care if their mechanics are broken. Like, it's an RPG. Everyone's gonna find a broken mechanic in it at some point. But
I don't think there's
No,
much
no,
wrong
no.
with it. Final Fantasy Type 0 is probably the easiest Final Fantasy game you'll ever play if you play it. It's insane
We'll
how
check-
good that game is.
I would check that out. Like, Bravely Default. Have you played Bravely Default?
No, but Type 0 is easy because they put a mechanic in the game where, because there's so many characters that you can use, there's a stadium where you can put the characters and they AFK level up, and you can level up everybody to 99 without doing anything. You just put them in there, and they'll just level up over and over. And all you have to do was like change the date, because it takes like time, like real
there
world
we
time.
go.
But all you do is change your console, or I think it originally came out on like the Vita or Portable or something. You change the date of the console to be like 10 years from now, and they're all max level.
Okay, so Bravely Default is net broke. I mean, there are easy mechanics to level up quickly and level up jobs. But the thing that makes Bravely Default broken is the fact that, okay, you get a job, right? You can get any job. Like, you can match the main job, and then if you like gotten levels and gotten other abilities from other jobs, you can combine it with that job. So in the first Bravely Default, there was definitely I can now remember I think partitioner. I can't remember what the position was called. But if you combine that with the subclass of like item boost, you literally were just using items, and items are way to doing so much damage just because that person used the healing. Use one potion to heal one person. Use that ability from that person. You're healing the whole team like the weakest potion, and it's more potent and you can use it on the whole team if you have the right ability unlocked. So you combine that with like a white mage or a knight or anything with high defenses, you can't lose. You have to work hard to lose. The way that the class systems are set up, and the way that they'll take 24 jobs, then you can switch out jobs, you can combine. There's so many combinations you could do.
They based it off.
And I'm wondering. So I'm wondering how it's gonna be with Bravely. I haven't played the demo yet, but I'll get it. I'm gonna check it out and see if I want to buy the game or not.
About the first one, but I just never played it.
Because it wasn't super great, but a lot of people complain about how it was so broken. And I'm like, dude, it's a hard mode. You can up the difficulty, bro. Like it's not like experience share and Sword and Shield. The shit's always on. Like, you can make it harder. You can up the encounter rate. Like, you can really make the game difficult for you with settings already in the game. But even the creators they were disappointed in how the game turned out. So even working on the second game, second layer, same thing was happening. They were like, oh, well, we were sorry about this, and we'll do better. We're sorry that the product turned out like this. And I'm like, what's the issue here? Like, it's a pretty good game. I guess some people felt like cutscenes were too long, but skip them. Like, you have an option to skip them. You don't have to go through it.
Right.
I think the one that made similar to it too was what's it called? Final Fantasy Tactics. That's what it's where you can make your class and level up your heroes or your party and everything like that. They also did an MMO that they learned this from actually. It was Ragnarok Online. The fact that you start off as a novice and then you learn your skills and then you combine those different classes to become advanced classes to like level 100. But yeah, that's where they got the whole class system. So
He's all about everything Ragnarok.
I was gonna say, Krim, didn't you play Ragnarok?
I think in other games, like you.
Yeah, I played
I never played Final Fantasy games.
like 15
I've never
years
played Final Fantasy games ever.
Not gonna lie, I haven't
I
played
saw Bravely
a lot of them. I played some, but there's some good Final Fantasy games. Like, not gonna lie, like, I played Final Fantasy 13 when it came out, only because I was waiting for Final Fantasy 13 Versus at the time when the whole Kingdom Hearts trailer for 3 dropped and everything like that. But now they made that basically Final Fantasy 15, and then the online game Final Fantasy 14.
Good. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Is it good? I haven't yet to play it though.
15.
What's-
Dude, hey, Joe, dude.
Yeah.
Got 15.
Like I said, I don't know anything about the games. I don't know how stories are like.
Yeah,
I didn't realize
it's
that
on
Bravely
PlayStation.
Default.
I saw it.
I didn't even realize Bravely Default was a Final Fantasy game. As I'm playing, I'm like, this feels weird. So I go look because I never played Final Fantasy. So I look it up. And I'm like, oh, so it is a Final Fantasy game. Like
Yeah,
a
it's
branch off of it, like with the default system.
Yeah.
You did.
So I thought all the games were like, oh yeah, everybody has different classes. You can switch them up. And then I saw another game where no, you cannot switch up the class. You still this one thing. You can have skills, but you're still the one job, or whatever your base job is. That's still your job for the whole game. All broken mechanics, but I don't care. I have stuff to do, so I'm gonna take advantage of all the broken mechanics to speed through this.
Makes sense.
There's even this thing, there's like this mode we can get into, a little second layer where you are in a condition that's you're not dead, but you can't use physical attacks. If you use that class, that job class, and start off with that, and have 0 hit points, negative hit points, whatever, and then you use all special attacks, you're invincible. You can't be knocked out. Even if the battle rages on forever, you will never be knocked out. Like, you can't be knocked out because it's just a weird mode. I'm like, why would they put this here? Like, why? Like, what did you think would happen if you put this kind of mode in the game, put this ability in the game to where they can't use physical attacks? Okay, well, now I'm gonna load up on the special stuff I built up. So it's fun.
Yeah.
It looks fun, but it's like,
Yeah, I never played any of those games.
Never
it's
played
cool. Like I said,
Final
I'm new
Fantasy
to
game.
it. So.
I'm heavy on RPGs now.
Play one RPG. Well, I mean, I guess I don't count Pokemon as an RPG, but it is. But I think the only one I truly played was this game called Crimson Tier, back on PS2. I still to this day never finished the game just because my PS2 got rained on because my siblings are horrible.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So they left
Rained
the.
on.
Look,
What the
so I'm
fuck?
at a cross country meet, right? So I guess my sister goes upstairs and watch TV because it's hot upstairs and leaves the window open. But it rained. She didn't close the window. So I go upstairs. I see the window open. I'm like, oh. PlayStation isn't over there, so to go over there. PlayStation's.
Grim, you playing Sackboy right now?
It was done. It was done. And I never went back to finish that game.
I mean, I'm on it.
Crimson Tier, I might revisit that just because I have to finish it. Like I don't like not finishing games that I play. Like that, I don't like that.
Yeah, yeah, it's good that you're gonna do that because there's times where I'll get in a rut, and not finish a game, and then a new game will come out, and I'll just end up playing that new game. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like, I do not want to be in a rut where I don't finish any games.
I still have not beat Red Dead Redemption 2.
What?
Yeah. Not because I don't think it's a good game.
Is that
or anything.
camera?
It's one of those games because I like to I get sidetracked real easy and I like to do everything. What happens is I start and I got to like the very first campsite you do, so like chapter 2 or whatever, and I would do everything I could, side quests and everything, and like hunt stuff. And then I'd do the next story bit, and then I got to like the second campsite, and then I'm doing every new thing that came up. That I was just doing so much stuff, and then other things came out that I just ended up dropping it. I'm gonna go back eventually. I
I do the same thing.
I'm pretty much like what for a long time. Like I said, like the man said, I've been just playing Pokemon games, but I like early on I was like wrestling. I had like Tekken and stuff too. Then I only had the 3DS, or I had a 2D, or I had a 3DS or a regular DS. So I'm like, okay, it's all games, it's all Pokemon. But with the 3DS, I was like, okay, I have Smash Bros. I have both Bravely Defaults. And I'm like, oh, I have this other game, some other game I have, like the Kirby game. I don't know. But now I actually have a somewhat of a variety of games. I've never had this many different games in my life. So now I'm like, oh, Pokemon, but also maybe I should play Pokken Tournament, but also I should start Fire Emblem Warriors, but also I should go back to Smash.
Yeah.
So I'll finish it. But Smash has so much stuff. Like I said, I haven't played Smash in so long that I didn't realize it evolved to this level. Like I go on the menus, I'm like, what is all this stuff? Like there's so much stuff to do. And I'm like, okay, so this is gonna eat up a lot of time. But good news, content, right? So there's that.
Yeah,
As long as I can Falcon Punch and Smash, I'm happy.
Oh, yeah,
No, that will always be Smash right there. It'll always
Also
have
Bowser, like I was unlocking Bowser. Bowser was the first unlocked like the character at the end of the fight that I lost to, and it was because I fucking fell off the stage, which is like rookie shit. Like I fell off the stage and then hit the recovery button quick enough. So I was like, well, I guess I'll
go to.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna front. I used to like Yoshi sheerly for the enjoyment of liking Yoshi, but I realized Yoshi is not really that good to play with. Like you can do stuff with him, but it's like his
second jump is dirt.
Yeah. I like that egg toss.
How's that go again?
I can look it up. That's exactly how it sounds.
That
It
does
does,
sound.
yeah. I like the egg tosses. It's not accurate. You toss it, you hope maybe somebody fucks up and jumps the wrong way and gets hit by it, but usually you're not gonna hit anything with that egg throw at all. Like it's super easy to step back, run forward, jump in the opposite direction. Like there's so many ways to avoid being hit by it. So I'm like, I feel like how I play Pokemon. Like my favorite Pokemon are not that viable, so I have to go with a team that's not gonna get me swept with everybody who's legends. So that's like when I play Smash, I don't want to get washed. Even just playing with the CPU, not even counting playing with the person, like an actual human being.
I've never seen anyone do good with Yoshi. So if there's someone out there in this world
That's
that
what
is
I'm
like,
saying. Like,
I got you.
like you can do pretty good, but there are other characters from what I've seen, from my barely research through YouTube and looking up hours of footage. Yoshi, first you have to be a super expert user of Yoshi. Like you have to be top tier all top. There's no I'm gonna advocate one of these things to work in my favor. Nothing is gonna work in your favor going against a human if you don't know exactly where points are, where edge guards are, how to do. Like it's not gonna work. It's too much room for errors. Too much. The margin of error is too big. There's too much that can go wrong. That's me anyway. Like I said, but I'm not a world class player, so.
I never really played it too much after Melee came out. So I think some of the Fire Emblem characters were in that. I think I used Marth a lot.
Oh, like so many. I noticed that.
But then I know, whatever was the next one, whenever they introduced Little Mac, I like Little Mac too. And the reason I like him is I like the characters who can like have decent like overall stuff, but then also have like the one big like super attack that they could just pull off at any time as long as they've got it charged up. So I was like Little Mac always getting his punch charged up and then just staying like close and doing little hits, and then right when somebody's about to jump in front of me, just pow, KO, you're gone.
You out here sliding down the screen like a bitch. I see you. Nah, man, it's always... I don't know, man. I'm gonna go back to try and get out because even with the last thing I did something weird because I don't know what I'm doing. I was supposed to be a dry run. I was playing Pokemon. And I just switched over to Smash. Like streams. You know what? We're gonna play Smash. Just switched over to Smash. Like it was a test run anyway, just to make sure I was doing the shit right. I'm doing the process right. So I just switched games like midstream. Like you know what? I'm in sick of Pokemon. We're gonna play Smash.
I mean, that's how everyone generally games. It's like you just aren't feeling it.
Like I said, it was a dry run, so I was doing tournament mode in the game, which is like the replacement for the Elite Four. So I just did that. I was doing a battle of that just to see like, okay, mic's working. Okay, computer can handle this.
It can be jokey.
Internet can handle this. Care. Cool. So I did that. I was like, okay, cool. But like I said, I did a stupid thing, and I didn't understand that you had to turn the option on Twitch for the archive things. I didn't know that at the moment. I know that now. It's on now, but at the time it wasn't. So. But like maybe 3 people watched it, 2, 3 people watched it with me, but still, like they. Yeah, like I don't know, man. This is weird. Like I wasn't even gonna do this until I got time. I started getting more time on my hands, and someone was like, "What do you thought about streaming?" I'm like, "That's stupid. I don't have a personality for that. It's not gonna work."
How you doing,
But
Ghostface?
also,
What's up, Ghost?
yes, I'm gonna do this. I'll do it. Let me get the stuff. And it took me like months to get a Switch. Like so long to get a Switch.
I got lucky. I did it right before GameStop closed their whole little no trade-ins anymore and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, you can't do trade-ins and stuff like that for GameStop
Systems?
for a while when the
Oh.
when COVID hit with the systems and everything like that.
Yeah, when
And-
COVID first hit, GameStop shut it down. They didn't want anyone to.
Bring in a COVID-infested
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
That
console.
was essentially
So-
that what their whole meaning behind it was.
And so I went into trade in a game that I just didn't want anymore. And I was like, hey, is that for sale? And they go, oh, dude, yeah, we just got our new shipment of Switches. And I was like, oh, nice, yeah, I'll buy one. As soon as I bought one, the guy behind me bought the other 5. They only had 6 in stock. And he bought the other 5, you know?
Sorry.
I was
See, I
just
hate
like,
that
bro,
person.
what the heck?
So between
Yeah.
bots
I was like,
and
don't
people
be
doing
that
it,
guy.
I see. This is what I did. This is what I fucked up. Okay. So I literally, as I typed in the YouTube thing, I literally never upgraded Nintendo handhelds until a new Pokemon game came out. But I would always buy the first version of the game, not my second version of the game. So Sword and Shield comes out, I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait until the second version comes out. And they're like, oh yeah, no DLC. I'm like, got
Hey,
it. I went to go
D-pad.
buy one.
Chad
Yeah.
thought you were frozen. Because you don't
I
move.
can't even see. Like, I'm just looking at 2 boxes
I shouldn't be frozen.
loading.
No, it's because you're just like looking.
You're just sitting there. That's what.
off to the side, yeah. It's because it's late. It's 2 a.m. This man's not usually up this late.
2 a.m.
I have too much time on my hands right now, so I'm up at all kinds of weird times.
For all those East Coast boys.
Ain't no problem with me. I'm
I
up.
switched months later, and I remember I got it through GameStop. I ordered through GameStop, and it was supposed to come with a bundle of like Breath of the Wild and Paper Mario Origami King.
Mhm.
But of course, that didn't come through. So after their investigation, they determined that, oh, yeah, we can't find it. Here's your money back. I'm like, thank you so much for the money
Oh,
back.
no.
Not the thing I wanted.
The game right now I'm super stoked for is a new Monster Hunter game coming out.
I've heard about
Yeah.
that. I've never played Monster Hunter, but everyone I know has been.
I
very-
love Monster Hunter.
What is
Monster
that
Hunter
game?
World.
Like, what is that game exactly? What is the? I don't know the premise of the game.
I've told this. I don't think I've ever told this story on here, to be honest. Monster Hunter, the original Monster Hunter,
Yes, back on PlayStation 2.
yeah, it was like the first online game actual online game. I got a network adapter for the PlayStation 2 specifically to play that. And
Yeah,
I remember it so fondly. If you played it too, I don't know if you would have played it on launch, but if you did, you played online, you might remember this. But every week they had like, or maybe it was like every, I think it was every week, or it might have been whatever. They had like the one special monster, and it was
That
the
would come out?
Diablos all
Diablos?
the fucking time.
Yeah, they never
All
changed
the
it.
time. Yeah, it was great.
No, I
And then there
remember.
was
I
also
loved it.
the one, I forget what his name was, but he was like the big gray one you had to fight in like the corridor, on his back and stuff.
Was it I think it was the Brachydios? No, not the Brachydios. What was the name of it? I know which one you're talking about though. But yeah, basically, it was basically like the first online game. That's what got me to buy a PSP when Monster Hunter Freedom Unite came out. And Freedom Unite 2 came out. I made sure that I had a PSP 2000 so that I could play it with like my buddies and I. It was great. It was freaking fantastic. I love
Yeah, I
that.
used to play. I don't remember which one it was on the PSP or something, but I used to play it at work.
Oh, I played it at
worked
school
at
all the time.
Subway when I was like 17 or
So,
whatever.
to put the premise to you, Monster Hunter game is basically it's a grinding RPG game. You hunt monsters to get armor or to build and upgrade new armors. So you can hunt down Arathalos, but you have to hunt it a certain amount of times and fight it in different styles to break certain parts off of it so that you can get pieces of it to actually make armor or weapons that you might need to fight even stronger monsters. And it's one hell of a grind, but it's like it is so fun because it's a four player co-op. So like if you actually have like a good 4-man squad to do it, it's so great because you're just like you're coordinating like fighting certain, and each monsters they have their own sets of attacks, their own elements that they use. You want to make sure you have the right armors to like counter their elements, and then the armor element that they're weakened to. You can even do status effect weapons. Like me, I build the weapons I use. I'm a hunting horn main, which a lot of people thought was weird. Basically,
I was watching you the other day. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm a hunting horn main, and a lot of people think hunting horns are a support weapon because it's a hammer that you play music notes through, and it buffs up the group. And me, I play solo, so I play hunting horn by myself. And usually you play hunting horn with a group, so you can buff up everybody and we destroy the monster. I'm playing by myself, smashing the monster's face in while playing notes. So like, and that's how I do it. But like to somebody else, like I know my buddy, he builds Lance, so he's like the tank. He has a big old shield, and he just pokes the monster so it can attack him. But he builds his Lance status effect with sleep, so he's always putting the monster to sleep by just overly stabbing him. And then as soon as he's asleep, we just plant bombs on their face and stuff like that. Like you can come up with like so many different strategies for the game. It's really fun. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And when Monster Hunter World came out, they changed quite a lot of it, but I think it made it a lot better too. Because there was no more
Monster
load
Hunter
screens
World
between.
made it quite a bit more accessible, but if you get like really into it,
Oh yeah,
it's like he said, very grindy.
yes, it's very grindy. That game, I have over Monster Hunter World. I have over maybe 600 hours in that game already.
I think there's a single game I've ever had.
No tank,
has
only
600
hammer.
hours.
Jokey, you reading the chat?
No, I'm not reading chat.
It sounds like you're playing
Mine
that game.
has
just
always
like
been
the
the great
fucking
swords. It's
Diablo.
always been my go-to.
No tank, only hammer. Oh yeah, get out of here, Noctis. No tank, only hammer. You're the hammer fiend, man. Yeah, and then there's those guys who just play hammers. Because there's
So,
hunting
the
horn and then
hammers
there's
are-
actual hammers. Then there's hammers. Hammers are just like you just want to hit them in the face as many times as you can.
And then there's
And-
the real degenerates who just like to torture themselves, who use any sort of bow.
I swear, I don't get it. Yeah, you can use bow. Like there's 3 ranged weapons. There's a light bow gun, there's a heavy bow gun, and then there's a bow and arrow. And so bow and arrows, they're really weak, but you can use all the elements on them. Like you could put power arrows on it. You can use water poison. You can poison your arrows to poison the monster. So they're more like a status effect than they are damage. I mean, now in Monster Hunter World, they implemented like a new style of fighting with them by doing a power shot or a charge shot that you can use with it. But a lot of times, like they're just a lot weaker than like a light bow gun or heavy bow gun. Heavy bow gun's like you're just shooting. It's like a machine gun. Or you could snipe the enemy or snipe the monster. It's every weapon changes the dynamic of the game, and with the new game that's coming out for the Switch, they're even changing it more with the playstyle because you can actually use like these insects, they're string insects, to allow you to do like flips or jump over the monster and stuff like that. So it actually changes you like different fighting. And they did an overhaul on hunting horns. Not gonna lie, it is sick as heck. So I'll explain to it later though. It's way too much to get into right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it because I've heard a few people talk about it, and I'm like, I feel out of the loop. Like, what's this?
Yeah, no, the
Yeah,
new
I'm like-
Monster Hunter game is gonna be good. And what's crazy though, it's coming out for the Switch in March, I believe. And but 6 months after, it's coming out for PC. So, if you guys don't have a Switch and you guys want to play it on PC, you can.
Now are they going to do crossplay on that one?
Check out,
See, that's what my question is. I go, if they do have it for PC, then they should be able to do crossplay between Switch. I mean, how sucky would that be? Like, oh, you're gonna play or do a grind all over again on PC after you bought it like 6 months ago.
Rideable dog?
Well, look what they did
Yes,
with
you can
Diablo.
ride it. Yes, you can ride a dog.
Look what they did with
Right
Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo. They did do Diablo.
PC's completely
I've also been
separate
looking at
from-
Apex Legends. Actually, I wasn't even
And
looking at it.
then-
I only saw it because I think it's free as well. So when I downloaded Rocket League,
Yeah.
I saw Apex Legends, and I'm like, should I even? I hear a couple people talking about this, but I don't know, man.
Apex is
I don't
super
really know what this
sweaty.
game is.
This is the sweatiest
Yes,
game
it
ever
is.
sweated.
Even
Apex,
casual
Apex is
is
really
sweaty.
sweaty.
It goes
But-
like Rainbow Six Siege and then Apex Legends.
I love Rainbow Six Siege. Have you ever played Titanfall 2 or Titanfall?
They're like, just we're just gonna assume that most games I haven't played because I haven't played most games.
Okay. Because
No, I'm just saying because I've literally only played like 3, like literally wrestling, a little bit of fighting, Pokemon Smash. That's been my whole gaming history.
okay.
Oh yeah, and Crimson Tier and Ratchet and Clank. But like other than
I
that,
get you, I get
that's,
No worries, no worries.
I'm gonna look into it though. Like, I was just asking because I imagine that somebody here played it, but I'm gonna look into it because I keep like I'll see a screenshot of it or I'll see like some gameplay.
I mean,
Hey, what's this? Oh, Legends. Like,
Apex is fun, but they're at this point because the game has been out for so long. There's a very steep learning curve. It's not hard to learn, but to get to the point where you're going to be competitive and good, Olog's right. It's a super sweaty
It's a
game. Like you
sweaty game.
you can't go in to play casual and just like have a good time because there's instantly going to be people trying to third party you or
Yeah.
who know like ins and outs of the maps on where they can go and where they can't go to like reach levels that you're not able to see them at or whatever. It's very sweaty.
Very sweaty.
okay, no, that makes sense. I'll just do the regular thing I always do with games, just play through whatever story mode or game mode or whatever
no
the
story
equivalent of that is. Oh, so it's co-op.
It's
to-
just
to
it's a
start.
battle royale game. It's a free to play battle royale game. There's
That
nothing else
sounds
to it.
terrible for me, so I'm gonna have to wait that one out. But I still look into it. Just I'm like,
I mean, a free
I
game.
always
is a free
worry
game.
about that. Well, no, yeah, that because I always worry about when I jump into games too late, and everyone's already figured out all the stuff, and I come in like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And then the target's on my head. I'm getting like 35 shots in my direction. Like they just know me. They just know I don't know what I'm doing. So like everyone comes at me. I don't want to have to deal with that.
I guess it would be. like
But
if
it'll
people
probably
had-
happen. It's gonna happen, but I don't want to be that overwhelmed just starting to play this game after people have been playing it for like what, years at this point.
Yeah, it's been out for quite a bit of time at this point.
That's
Just
one of the
another
games I heard
PUBG,
about.
basically.
I'm familiar with that game, so I've never played it, but the memories, man.
See, PUBG, I always thought was just funny. Like, I never really got mad at that game.
I got mad at that game. I hate that game. It was like, I don't know what it was. I was just done with that game.
It's so glitchy, though. Like, you just can't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
it's been out for how long, and they haven't, like, made a
Oh,
fucking finished
Long
game?
time.
Yeah, but wasn't it just done by one guy at first?
It was.
Yeah, but it's not now, right?
No,
yeah,
they
now
had
I
a
don't
they had a team after it got like really popular for a time. But the streamers that used to play it like crazy, like stopped playing the game altogether. So of course it like just fell off.
I mean, the problem, it's like it was first to be like, hey, here's this battle. Well, actually, it wasn't even first,
was.
but it's no, it wasn't
Well,
because
it was Zombie or what was it?
yeah, it was Daisy
Daisy.
or
Daisy was first.
Arma's spinoff or Arma's modded, whatever. But
Yeah.
that's where Player Unknown came from, was the DayZ people. So
Yeah, exactly.
he just took what he already knew and applied it to specifically that, because theirs was just King of the Hill, I think is what they called it.
Yeah.
So that was pretty popular for a bit, and then PUBG, and people were like, oh my god, it's the same. It's like the guy who made this, so let's play that.
Doesn't look, but that's what I'm saying. Like, never have a game that's not like glitchy. It's not like they keep on coming out with these new updates and like they add a new mechanic.
Yeah.
Like they're not adding anything to it. Like at some point in time, you gotta be able to finish a fucking game.
Well, I mean, that's why why Fortnite came and like swept every other VR game away, is because Epic did that exact thing, or yeah, they did that exact thing. Is they kept adding new content to it constantly to make it worth coming back and playing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
seems like they combined it with social media a little bit, so it's like absorbing social media stuff at the same time while still adding their own content in.
Not in the early days, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it helped Twitch as well. Like, Fortnite kind of changed everything.
Oh yeah.
The Fire Nation.
When the Fire Nation tapped.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't think we'll
I don't know
ever
what he's
see
doing.
anything quite like Fortnite for streaming video games again.
Oh heck no. Heck no. I hate Fortnite.
Why?
That game, I don't know what it is.
It's unplayable.
Yeah.
Like in
Yeah,
my mind,
I haven't played it.
It was unplayable.
I hate that game.
Unplayable? Like in what way? Like are the mechanics glitchy or is it too?
no.
broad?
It's a polished game. It's unplayable because you have people building fucking castles while they're shooting you in the fucking head with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, I mean it's
Okay, yeah, that. I've watched that happen, and I'm like, what am I looking at right here? Like, what is going on?
you can't play any battle royale game casually. You just can't. Because there's always, no matter what lobby you join, it doesn't even matter. You're gonna get in a lobby where the last 3 or 4 teams are people who are playing this constantly to win and are typically pretty good. And Fortnite's
But it happens that way with any battle royale game. It doesn't even matter what the concept.
right. That's exactly that's what I'm saying. I do think Fortnite is still the best out of them, only because Fortnite, because you can build, makes it to where it's basically a different experience each time. Because you never know, you might get somebody who's the best builder in the world shows up or whatever, or it's going to be a bunch of morons who don't really know what they're doing, building against each other, and it just makes it unique enough to where it's not the same. You know, sure, you're on the same map or whatever, but the building adds an element to it that the other battle royale games just don't have. They're all straightforward. Some of them have cars, some of them don't. But same 2 or 3 maps, same, meta as far as what guns to use and what to look for. Nothing to really break up the monotony of the games.
Yeah, you want to look for that scar.
Because I've never seen these games. Like I've seen them, but usually, like when I'm in the studio between sessions, I see people play these games, and they're like, "Hey, you want to get in?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." But I'm watching it. I'm trying to understand what I'm looking at. I'm like, "What is this even? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's the purpose of this? Like, what are you doing here?" And it seems like no one can ever really explain. Like, "Oh, it's a battle royale where you can build stuff." Like, no one ever gave me that explanation. As simple as that.
Yeah.
You
That's
just want to
because
shoot the other guy faster. Shoot
Or-
him dead.
build a castle so that no one can shoot you.
Or yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, what is going on? I see people that only build, they don't really fight. They just keep building up stuff, And I'm like, I mean, I guess like if it works, it works. But okay.
I think the crazy part about it was that when Fortnite wasn't even a battle royale at the time, it was just a single player.
Yeah, but
or
nobody bought that game.
nobody bought that game.
That was probably the smartest thing they ever could have done, was turned it into a VR game instead.
It's a free game. Oh, free? Yeah, come on, buy these skins and buy this one thing here. Yeah, it's nice. Come on, it's
It
cool.
worked. They made so much money.
It did work.
Like, you want Thanos doing goofy dances? Yeah, no, come on down. Yeah, no, we got it. Yeah, we got him. Infinity Gauntlet Law. Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
You want to see Thanos do a Tootsie Slide with Drake in the background? Yeah, man, come on down. We got it. Yeah, no, it's okay. Oh no, we got it. Come on down. We got you. 'Cause I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, what is even like not the low screen, but I guess when they are picking characters and they're trying to establish what I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I guess they pick a character. And I hear all types of weird songs. They're doing all like the latest TikTok dances. I'm like, who coordinated this? Like, there's so much going on here at one time.
Well, at first they were doing like just a bunch of like meme dances and stuff. Like you'd get like Carlton and the original dances from Scrubs, which was great. And then they just started adding in all these random memes and stuff, and then it took off. And now they'll add in anything at this point. Add anything as long as people are still buying it.
Here's the standpoint. This is absolutely brilliant because I do remember hearing about Fortnite, but it wasn't popular. But I heard a couple people talking about it. And I looked up and I'm like, "Oh, it's $1 million Fortnite competition." I'm like, "What? Wait a minute. What did I miss along the way to where they can have $1 million tournaments? Like, what did I miss here? Like, how many steps did I miss?"
That's not even impressive. How much money did Microsoft give Ninja to go to Mixer? That's fucking impressive, and that's solely on the backbone of Fortnite.
Well, it was like a $30 million contract for 6 years, and they had to buy him out of it.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Ninja, the biggest streamer in the world, when he left Twitch with the Mixer.
I don't know who he is. I'm just shook that Microsoft gave him that level of money.
Yeah, they gave a lot of money out.
Microsoft was trying to make Mixer last, and it's not a bad idea to try and bring like one of the biggest names in the industry over as like your number one guy, I guess, or whatever you'd want to say. Problem is, like, not all of his viewers translated because nobody was using Mixer to begin with.
Well, and not only that, like, it didn't bring other people viewers.
Right.
It wasn't like people were like, "Oh, well, since I'm here, I'll go ahead and watch somebody else." Like, nah, this is trash. I'll go back to Twitch or YouTube or.
And the craziest fucking thing is, at the end of Mixer's life, they had some very cool shit going on. Like, if you would have went to Mixer's front page, they had constant, like, Twitch's front page is awful. It's terrible.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
All it does
is
it just promotes people
Mixer
who are
going
already pretty much successful and all this stuff. But Mixer, especially at the end, you go to their front page and it's like, yeah, here's some top streams, but then here's like the person who's had like a small stream who had a ton of views recently, or people who are coming up, and like was very good about promoting very small streams. And it's kind of surprising that Twitch still can't manage to do any of that.
And they could have just choose not to. They go like, okay, what are we putting our money into? Who are we putting our money into? Yeah, put those guys in the front. What about new talent? What? No, fuck them. Put the guys we know in the front so we can see them getting money.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care about some dusty boy in Iowa. Look,
but the thing is, like,
where's Pokemon? Put back up there.
Is like supported by aspiring streamers.
Yeah.
That is 100% the fan base at this point.
Yep.
People are on Twitch because they want to be famous.
I want to be famous.
I don't think I want that level of fame though. I just want to do stuff and get
I just
right
want
off with things.
I don't want the fame. I want the money. Because the reality is, all of this gives me like mild anxiety. Like being online and showing my face and saying my opinions. It's like, when am I gonna? If I get famous, I'll immediately be on a podium apologizing for something.
I can see that.
Just
I can see that every other week. Every other week. Okay, so I was here last week. Remember me? I
Yeah.
do apologize for.
Humor does not always transfer over, and I apologize to anyone that I offended. Like,
I apologize for being here.
I'm here to do better, and I am ashamed of what I've done, and I can do better, and I will be better. Thank you for your support. And then shed a tear, shed 3 tears for just extra effects. It'll work.
yeah, like I think I could probably cry, right, if I needed to.
Do the YouTuber crowd like, I'm just so sorry that I let you down like this, and I didn't know.
Oh my god,
I
yeah.
didn't
There's
know
always
that it would turn out like this.
there's like
what?
18 apologizing videos, like a week.
They're all bullshit. Like, we know they're all bullshit. Like, we know they're bullshit because like you could have just not did the thing, or
I get that,
we
knock,
have
but
to be.
there's
pressed.
plenty of communities like that.
In a couple, like, I don't remember the names of any of these people, but I'll see the apology and I'm like, so like I don't even look for the apology. Like somebody I follow or a podcast I follow, they'll be like, oh yeah, so did you see what happened with so? I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk about this. Like, case in point, or not with the apology thing, but like WAP, when that came out, all my favorite podcasts covered that for like 3 weeks, the different phases of things. I'm like, bro, if y'all, because they're all affiliated with each other. They kind of, the people I watch, they're all together. Then they spread out and all do their own things. So I'm watching all their individual shows and they're affiliates. They all keep talking like, yo, I'm gonna cut this fucking episode off right now if I get another week like of coverage on. If I get 3 weeks of coverage on the same thing that's not crucial, my anger point goes up so high at that moment.
Well, one thing I noticed, like anytime you look at anything on YouTube, like for how to stream, it's a bunch of people that are like trying to get you to buy stuff or like just supporting their own stream, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'll say the one guy I watch, he kind of did the same thing. I think Wolf something, or I can't remember, Wolfden, or Wolf, I can't remember the guy's name, but like Wolf something's in his name. So I literally clicked on that video and he was talking about Elgato stuff. So I actually did the research and I asked people in the community who I knew, and I said, okay, what's up with this?
Well, the problem and the thing that some people just don't understand is watching those videos is nice and all, and they can give you an idea on like tech to get, or maybe like a computer, or some like cool effects or something you can do. But the problem is you can't really teach somebody like charisma or how to interact with the chat or how to do any of the stuff that you're actually gonna need to be successful, or to like.
I mean, that's
go
fair though, right?
Go on, and I just, people don't seem to get that.
Isn't that kind of fair though? Isn't that like any kind of thing? Like, they give you the bare bones. Okay, to technically do this, here are the things, but you know, you gotta do the work and develop your own thing. Because even me being me, get anxiety or anything to be on cast that work weird as fuck. I don't feel weird, or I'm not off put by being on camera or anything, but it's gonna be an adjustment. Like, I'm not just talking to like you guys, or I'm not just talking to like, you know, a good friend or family member. I'm talking to like a dozen of people. So I have to get that right, and I'll feel better. And I'll get it down. I'll figure it out. But I looked at the video literally just to see, okay, what equipment do I need? Like, what? Oh, Elgato, let me check that out. Okay, I'll grab that. Okay, I'm not grabbing that mic. That costs too much. I'll grab this toner mic. Oh, I need another laptop because my laptop will be destroyed trying to stream. Let's get another laptop. So I just looked at it to see good bare bones. What do I need to just start? All I need is like that much lights. This is what I need to start, and I'll figure out the rest of it. I'll add on more stuff. The only thing I want to add on is, besides the camera, like, 'cause this is like the laptop camera, I want like an actual standalone. Yeah. I can't wait till I'm big enough to justify having a switchboard or a soundboard or the deck, the streaming deck.
There's free digital ones. I use a free digital one.
You can even get one on your phone.
Anybody who's seen D-pad knows this. I've added a bunch of connected to channel points where you redeem a channel point and then it'll play a video or whatever. It's a digital free stream deck basically. And you can set it up to do a ton of
Happy
different
Valentine's,
stuff.
guys.
What?
Happy Valentine's.
Oh, happy Valentine's.
I just hit Valentine's Day for me.
Okay.
All right,
get me?
define big
Oh,
enough.
thanks, man. That's cool.
Define what like, because you can get there's like tons of soundboards you can get, but it has to have USB duplex, like full duplex, which is like I think 4 channels or something like that.
So more research you gotta do. Okay, cool.
Okay, but the
All right,
biggest
so
thing.
for
So you want a camera? Camera's nice, but like the microphone, the best thing you can get is what Ghost X Gaming has, which is the Elgato Wave 3.
they
and-
don't really cover. They really corner the market on the streaming stuff.
Oh yeah, they did. And
They
the
got
reason,
into it early too. So,
the reason why you want the Elgato Wave 3 is because it comes with really good software for like routing your audio and controlling, micromanaging your audio. And like that, like the stuff that's free gets a little bit confusing to use, like Voice Meter, Banana. Like that shit's like hard. I know how to use a soundboard, and that shit's hard.
Yeah,
You know?
like I know how to use a soundboard too, so it's like,
Because I mean, I'm still like I said, like I'll see how I feel about maybe a month of streaming. Well, I'm gonna do longer. I'm gonna do maybe about 3 months, and I'm gonna see where I stand. I'm gonna have the stuff on. I'm gonna see what I need. Because right now, I got this. Like I said, I got this mic, this toner mic. It's not bad, but I know it'd be better. But I kind of knew I fucked up when I got it, and I realized that the one part didn't disconnect. So this is the length of cord I have to deal with. Like this is it, which is not bad. Like I'm fine with. I just know like okay, I'm gonna have to move up at some point. I can't using this mic. Like it's okay to start, but I want improvement as I go along, like gradual improvement with like sound quality, I guess.
Well, you can make cheap mics sound pretty good. Because you can make a good mic sound shitty. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm in the studio. I've seen people make good mics sound shitty. It's a whole thing.
I think you'd be
yeah.
fine. I mean, you're a god of audio, so you got this.
I've seen
Even
people.
Thor
I've seen people that like
lost the
you know
hammer.
use audio and all this stuff and can't even get it to work when they try to go live. So,
That's how I do dry runs though. That's why I do like before I do the actual stream. I'll do like, okay, I'll do a dry run, make sure everything's working correctly, just with no one there or without making an announcement. Then when I see it's ready, okay, then I'll send an
Is it
announcement out.
today or tomorrow, Knock? Well, I guess for you it would be today. No,
Oh, I thought you.
no, I'm reading the chat.
No,
So like, okay,
Tomorrow for day after Valentine's.
yeah. So like,
So, Monday?
we'll just go over this real quickly. The quality of gear has nothing to do with your stream. Like 100%. Right now, I have over $9,000 invested.
For 9,000.
Yes, it's over 9,000. And
all right,
How much
And-
just so you can say that with confidence?
Oh my god.
what?
No, I'm sorry. Just go ahead. It's serious business.
So, and we have 7 people watching it, and 5 of us are in the stream.
yeah.
All right, that's fair. Like I said, like just like when I did music stuff when I first started. I mean, it's not like I have a super great. So I started pretty bare bones, and I just look at okay, what do I need to do the next thing? I'll get the next thing, but I'll maximize the stuff I have to the point where I'll be fine. I can justify that purchase, and it's like it's cool. Okay, I can rock with the stuff a little bit longer. And like I said, like I haven't taken any damage yet. Like I've had one streaming thing that went how I wanted to go. So I'll just keep doing stuff to see how it goes.
Yeah, and you definitely should. I'm just saying, like, don't repeat my mistake and get excited about the gear.
Yeah.
Like that was
I
that,
can't.
that was the one thing I did wrong was I bought all this equipment thinking it would make my stream better, and like I was growing, so I'm like, yeah, sweet. I had YouTube views and everything like that, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome, and then everything fucking stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've lost
So-
more followers and subscribers in the last month than I've gained.
Why does that happen?
I have no idea.
It's like it takes work to unsubscribe. Like that's what I find weird. Like, if views go down, okay, I can see that. But to unsubscribe, like, what did you do to where somebody was like, you know what? Let me get out of here. I don't even.
Some of those,
This guy,
some of those
he's tripping.
could be dead accounts from
Yeah.
the site removing just for what I don't know what sort of how long you have to be non-active for something like that to happen, but that's always a possibility. Or I mean, it definitely. I even do this sometimes, so I'm not gonna lie about it. It's also one of those things where you can get join. You know, you're watching somebody and you're part of a raid, and you do the good thing as a person who's in a raid, and you raid the person, and maybe you give them a follow, but then you never watch that person, so you just
Unfollow them eventually. Yep. No, I
That's what
understand
find so
that.
weird, 'cause, like, you know, it's like if you're unfollowed, like it takes. Well, I don't know the process on Twitch, but it takes. I have to do extra steps to unfollow someone, so I'm probably just gonna let the stuff just keep showing up and probably just watch some of the videos. Assuming I'm like,
What you gotta do is hit a one time.
get it though. That was interesting to me because I cannot think of somebody anywhere that I subscribe to, and unless they radically change their views or they start getting ridiculous, I would just keep following. I would just keep following. I keep watching the stuff, but
I've
it's fine.
unsubscribed on YouTube, mostly because like I stopped liking their content. So like I kind of can understand that. Like they change stuff. I mean, it happens, and that's not like you can't take it personally. It's not really like you're either gonna pop or you're not. But if you're doing it just to pop, you're gonna be chasing your tail a lot. And it's gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah, I know I am not that charismatic. So, when I lack in charisma, or any of the good intangible shit that people just learn, I'll just make it with consistency. I'll just keep doing stuff at whatever specific time frame I pick. Just keep doing it. Because that's all I can. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Just go from there, and it's a thing I enjoy doing. And it's something I kind of wanted to try, but I really didn't know what to do or what equipment to use. So I actually looked at a couple of videos, and people stopped, being dicks and buying 20 fucking switches online with a bot at one time.
God! Hey, to answer your question real quick, Knock, I am including my gaming computer because at the time I bought it, I did not realize I didn't need as much as I bought. Like I overspent on my gaming computer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
So
my-
you're overly prepared for everything,
Yes.
equipment wise, right now, which is not bad. I mean, it sucks you spent that much, but it's good that at least you're like, okay, you have all this stuff and you're good. Where I'm probably only with that laptop, I'm probably only slightly ahead for like 6 months until everything fucking advances again, and I'm like just caught up, and then I'm behind, and I'm a generation behind, and I'm like that.
I have
I feel like
The
my
issue is-
streaming computer has a fairly new GPU. Like my streaming computer cost me $500. That's with the GPU. And it can handle a lot as far as the stream goes. Now games, if you had a 1080 Ti, you're still pretty good for right now.
Yeah.
oh, so I think I'm at 1630. So I guess is that better or worse?
You're
Better.
well, that's a hard question because the 1080 Ti is like kind of like
Oh,
glitch in
it's
the
1080
Matrix.
Ti?
well,
Ooh.
mine isn't. I have a 1660 Super,
Oh, okay.
and that's what's
I had-
running
I
my
had a-
streams.
Yeah, 1080 Ti is pretty strong. So anything with Ti, with titanium made, they're gonna be pretty strong in the next generation. Like when the 1000 series came out for NVIDIA and things like that, people who are running 980 Ti's were still able to use it, even if people changed to 1080s or 1070s, because a 980 Ti could keep up with that still. So like it's literally how much or what graphics cards you do have. For me, I went a little over too, but that's just me. I always go a little tad overboard on that.
Right, and that's the thing. Like, I'm kind of a geek for it, so it's like, you know, I got the 2080 Ti, so I was like, I gotta have it. And then I got like a fucking Valve Index for the VR.
Yeah.
Like, I regret that purchase, despite how good that VR headset is, because it's fucking wired, and wired headsets are like the worst for VR.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hands down.
So it
I
was,
don't know how VR works. Like,
well, when
Well, you put on a headset.
I mean, well, okay,
when a
wait,
computer
wait,
and a monitor love each other very much, they get together and make a little
Right.
monitor that you put on your fucking face, and it fucking looks like you're there.
Well, I get that part, but I mean, I always wondered how the audio part works. How, like, we get a whole set here, but I'm like, how does the stuff?
Oh yeah, I have
Is this still the
headphones.
same thing?
I can grab my VR headset real quick.
Just to show
Look
the
on
world.
YouTube real quick.
Okay, well, while you do that, I think I'm probably gonna call it a night here. Nearly 2
Okay.
a.m. You guys are crazy.
It's only 2 a.m.
Okay, so this is the
Almost 3?
this is the Valve Index right here. I have little headphones that go back and forth, and I can position them, and these are actually great audio.
Perfect. Because I'm not this going.
Whereas
You guys are crazy.
Okay, alright.
this one
Write 'em down. Okay.
has little speakers inside of it that just like blast out, so people can hear it if
Those
they're near
Star
you.
Wars fans.
Oh, you like that? I'm in my jammies, man. Don't fucking knock me.
But I
Plus, I'm trying
literally
to.
just woke up and was like, oh, cool. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, this is going to be a great night.
Well, I mean, we're gonna probably end this up pretty soon, so if you want to stay till the end, Krim, it's 3 hours. That's about when we end.
So you guys started at 12?
11.
I mean, are we counting the hour where we had no audio?
yes, we
Oh,
are.
yeah. We...
Well,
It was me.
11:30ish.
It was
Every
my fault.
Saturday we're here at 11:30ish Eastern.
Okay.
I do
so
like
I'm,
that
gonna, I'm gonna ask.
Deep does just
It was,
look
my,
like
it was my fault. You didn't have audio for that first hour. It was
No,
me.
it isn't.
I did it.
No.
I
We
thought-
didn't have audio. None of us were on stream. It was just my background music going for a full hour of the stream. Not you. Like all the
Hey,
voices
you
that you
wouldn't
could
have heard
hear.
Yeah.
Were only after somebody told us, "Hey, you know you guys are muted." An hour into the fucking stream. So like, we're making fun of you because you couldn't get your audio to work, and I just told you I have $9,000 worth of equipment, and I couldn't get that to work because I didn't
Yeah.
push a fucking button.
That's literally because that's what I did here. I'm like, okay, wait, what's going on here? And I was like, wait a minute, I've never used this mic on this computer before, so I didn't even set the stuff up. So I went on settings, but then I couldn't because it's on the browser. I couldn't see the bottom. I had to scroll down and maximize the screen to be able to see the thing at the bottom, the settings button. And once I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, that's easy. Saw the video, sound, and it was easy from there.
Damn.
Luckily, and this is gonna be a joke I carry with myself for a while. The fact that I stepped in here like Thor going against Helen, and I took an L here as a god, and I gotta accept that, you know.
Well, for the record, I will have a YouTube video detailing all of my purchases and why I shouldn't have bought any of them.
Do you also have it posted in the Do you also have it posted in the description, like which individual things you got, or are you gonna or are you not just gonna do that?
I will. Yeah. I mean, I'll even have links, but you can't get anything because of everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
People are buying so much. Like, I didn't realize how popular of an idea that I guess streaming became when everyone wasn't working at the same time. Because though Elgato, when I first looked at it, it was easy to buy, but I didn't buy it. Okay, I don't have a computer yet. I don't have a system yet. I went back to buy all this stuff. The laptop, I got the laptop in the mail before all the other stuff. Then the capture card came in like a month later. And then I accidentally found a Switch at Walmart looking for a play card for my kids. I happened to see like, what's that, one? One by itself just sitting there? Yeah, we're gonna play.
Well, all right, guys. We're going to end it here.
Quick, before you guys go, I have one question.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Have any of you watched the latest on WandaVision?
Yes.
Yes.
Not the latest. I'm like episodes behind right now because I keep forgetting it exists.
Tim and I have.
That's a
And this
Yeah.
is supposed to be a podcast. Damn it!
podcast about what though?
I'm supposed to,
Well,
like, I have so many
the
theories.
last times it's literally just
All right.
gone into whatever the fuck was being talked about.
Next week, Jokey, I will be up to date, ready to discuss.
Okay.
So we're discussing WandaVision?
You
WandaVision.
can ask about
Yeah,
you
let's
can
discuss
ask-
WandaVision, Marvel, and stuff like that, because, yeah.
I'm usually
get some
pretty
stuff
good
right.
about that. I just forgot it existed after like the third episode.
Well, then.
Because
if
it's
that's
weird.
the
Like
case-
it's like it gets a like it's not a bat. You know, well next week we'll cover this
Yeah,
next week.
next
Yep,
week.
next
see,
week.
See
Next
how
week.
we're going to get into that?
I'm gonna
Look,
wrap it up.
I would
Hey,
suggest
make,
All right, they're muted. Good night, Knock. They can still hear me. Good night, Knock. Thanks, Ghostly, for stopping by. Thanks, everybody, for the thumbs up. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up so more people can find us. You'll catch me next on Twitch Monday night, OlogVR, and you'll be able to see me here every Tuesday and Saturday at 11:30 Eastern. So for now, good night, good luck, and keep gaming.